Do. Wait, where's the controller at, Jack? Oh, you're right. It's okay. Hold on. Ta-da! I'm here. Not. Oh wait. Jump too soon, buddy. I think. Hold on. Okay. Let's see what kind of trouble we can start, Jack. Have some fun. Okay. Sorry. I was trying to get things set up. Hey, Gigi, how you doing, buddy? Oh, let me put this up. Oh, wait. Oh, I can. Yeah, I don't know if you want to come up or on. That's up to you. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. I'm good, actually. Had some fun earlier getting updated on some shit that should have died a month ago or so, and everybody trying to white knight for everybody else in a certain group, but that's fine. I remove myself from a situation and somehow I get back in it. My choice, but yeah, I don't like people lying about stuff, really. I'll be reading text back and forth too, by the way. Oh, okay. Why aren't you streaming? I figured you'd be streaming. Are you going to stream tonight, bud? Yeah, I was going to actually do this one. Oh, there you are, bub. I can't believe it. You're on one of my streams, gangster.
Hi, how are you?
Wait, let me shut this down. Okay. I got to turn my sound up just a little bit. I can hear you better. Okay, what'd you say, bub?
Hi, how are you?
I am good, really. Kind of entertained and laughing, but...
you saw Miss Macho?
No, I'm not going on her show anymore. Hey, Earl, how you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. At least in a stream.
She was on there. She got in an argument. She talked about what happened, and she got in an argument.
An argument with who? Not that I care. With Mark again, or is this something new?
Mark Reed. And
who got into it with Mark Reed? Earl, or are you talking about Mod?
No, Earl.
Oh yeah, I know. This is kind of why I started this stream, not because of her. This is all me. So come at me. Don't come at Earl. Earl has nothing to do with this. We're just having some fun. If you don't like the title of it, go fuck yourselves. Literally. Sorry, gangster. That's not for you. That's for, people that want to control other people and what's dictated and stuff like that. I'm starting to trigger myself, but I'm still in a good mood, not pissed yet. Sorry about that, Logan.
Oh, thank you. That's all right. It was crazy. Wander for probably about an hour talking.
Yeah, I was getting a play-by-play as it was going on. I text somebody else, messaged them, and I said, "Hey, did you know blah 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 blah?" And they were already in there, so that's why they didn't. Yeah, woosah. But yeah, it's stupid how one person wants to get into a fight with somebody else, but call everybody, on the, let's say, even the alphabet mafia list, all 3 or 4 or 5 of them, and they gang up on one person. I wish I would have known about it, a little bit before, but like I said, I not going back in Mod's, streams.
What happened?
Nothing, just all the drama that's over there. She's so paranoid about shit that I say that, normally she was fine with it, and all of a sudden I'm being rude and this, that, and the other, which is fine. But my rule's always been, if I get banned from a stream or a room, for something stupid, I ain't coming back. So that's really what it boils down to, is that I, yeah, just I mean, it's just like when I walked away from Joe's channel for my own mental health and well-being. I just had to get out of that situation because it's the same shit over and over again. And here we are, with somebody that I know getting attacked, with a bunch of lies because one person can't handle it themselves. They've got to get on the Kentucky bandwagon. But yeah, it's just dumb. Yeah. But what kind of projects you got coming up, Logan?
Not so much.
Nothing yet. I look forward to your little, especially your shorts. Not the ones you wear.
I have all kinds. I made one about Mark that or day. One Mark is a gangster guy. Is in one video. Then he becomes a teenager, and then he becomes a little kid flying down the thing. It was funny.
Oh well, it all works out, don't it?
It was funny.
I still like Dan dancing. That's still my favorite one, I think.
Oh, thank you. It was crazy.
Which really, I think that the whole premise of dancing, because people have died, is sick in itself. But I mean, out of from a value or a laugh value or something, it was like, yeah, that's the one. That's definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
I can't deny that whatsoever.
Thank you. Yeah, Dan, he took over the proverb.
Oh, did he? Oh, I kind of. That's when I kind of left on the tail end of that because like everybody's or stepping down and Dan's taking over, and I don't know. And I've never been to one of their streams before. Maybe I need to go to their streams, and maybe that's the normal stream. I don't know. I know mine aren't.
Yeah, it was crazy. He's in charge now, and last night it was crazy. Dustin, you ever heard of Dustin Buck?
I hear you guys talking about him, but I don't know who it is for sure.
He's crazy guy. He's that guy tells people he wants to punch. He gets very tempered.
Oh yeah, you don't want to punch me. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, he told that to Mark and stuff, and Mark gave him his address. Says come by.
No shit.
He never.
And Mark's had combat training, so I don't think I would fuck with him, especially I'm not saying he's mental, but with having PS or PT. God, I can't. PTSD. There we go. I'm gonna have to come up with a new word or a word for that now. I'm sure somebody will get pissed off about that, but just shows I don't remember letters very well, at least in the right order. Maybe I remember them like I got dyslexic. That's whatever that's called. I've had enough of the atheist community. They can have it a bunch of times. Oh, and I agree. That's why. I mean, I really don't. If I would have logged the last week alone, compared to say like a month ago, before I walked away from the guy that's got his lips on everybody's sexual organs, that.
Ooh.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say it's kind of like an inside joke, sort of thing. But I don't even know what my point is now. I just lost tracks. I made myself laugh. That's sad. If you laugh at your own jokes, no one else does. Something's wrong.
You're a funny guy.
Yeah, but I'm an asshole too, and a few other things. But I can live with that.
You're a nice guy. It was crazy. It was about 2 hours. Well, probably about an hour or two. They were on there talking.
What, just with Earl? Or are you talking about total? Or wait, are we talking about the Proverbs guys again, or today's stream?
No, I mean, on Miss Mod show, Earl was on there talking. And got an argument with Mark Reed on there, and I think Joe was in the comments. And
yeah, and what's sad is I was there still when that all happened, and I don't agree with Mark. I like Mark to a point, as far as some of his content, but even I've even got away from watching his content because I'm just so burnt out on the whole atheist shit. It's the same thing, then you get into, I thought like with a mixed theist room that it wouldn't be so bad, but it's just as bad because you can't say anything on either side without offending somebody about their beliefs. So, screw that. Oh, well, let's make sure we get this right, because Earl, no. Mark got into an argument with me. Let's not get it twisted.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, I was sitting there. I walked through. I watched that video, and this is like I said before, I even walked away from that other channel. And yeah, Mark was in the wrong in a lot of that. And yeah, it's all stupid. It's like people trying to dictate who can say and do what. And I wouldn't be in an atheist community if they're trying to tell me, which chocolate milk to drink, or I can't think of anything, that would be that offensive. But then to have another group that I'm not even a part of tell me, and how and what I can say and what terms I can use, that's not going to happen. I've never been, that way. Never will be. And then that night that I got into it with that other channel, when your mom tells you, and I keep repeating this, I know, but oh well, that, I can't believe you let anybody tell you what to think, what to say, and what to believe, sort of shit, was my last straw where, it probably won't take me a whole lot to delete this channel, but I'm not, just because I want it to play with, because I've got another whole account which I don't even use it because it's for the other channel, and this is why I don't I haven't told anybody where the other channel is, and so far, knock on wood, they haven't been able to track me down and cause disruptions over there. But they don't want to screw with Larry. I mean, his channel is, I think, 27 or 30K. He's got the the silver plaque, which whenever it is. So he's been around a while, and he's got shit set up. And if it wasn't for his channel, though, we wouldn't have as many subs as we do right now. It's like we're blowing up, but a lot of them are bleed over, but they enjoy what we're doing. So that's, great. I just wish all this shit would actually stop. So, I could actually say, hey, everybody that I talk to over here, come over, have fun. I mean, it's nothing religious. It's nothing to do with the alphabet community. It has nothing to do with politics. It's basically a man cave thing, but we have a lot of women because their husbands are part of it. And like a lot of them hunt, fish, do stuff like that. So we all get along pretty good, all being Hicks. I keep getting, whoop. Yeah, I know. I keep getting accused of starting fights when people bully me. Then I get accused of being abusive when I stand up for myself. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna catch up on chat real quick. Hey, Mark, how you doing? It's not me, Mark. It's a Mark me. I know. I was just clarifying. You were very. Yeah. Yes. That's why I hate having principals, because when I found out what was going on over there, I wanted to go over there and just fucking jump everybody, which is probably the best thing that I didn't do, just for my own well-being. But I still can't believe that, I don't know how many times I've seen this where they keep having to call everybody because they're trying to gatekeep everything, and it can only be a certain way. And nobody sees the toxic bullshit side of all this. I'm sure people think I'm toxic, which is fine. I mean, if that's the case, they can block me, don't come to the channel, yada, yada, yada sort of thing.
Mark.
Oh, he got butthurt. No, she's talking about Mark Reed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he was butthurt the last time, and if he's mad at me, don't care. I don't care if anybody's pissed at me, to be honest. This ain't my life. This is just supposed to be an entertainment that turned into a commitment I didn't want, that turned into toxic bull crap. He looked like a fool. I regret not. Oh, I don't either. See, that's what I was telling you the last time before. I mean, we hadn't talked for like a month. This is for everybody else, not just Earl, because she knows that. But everything that I said and did that night, when I even went back to look at it, and like I said, it's been heavily edited, so it doesn't look like it's as bad as it was, sort of thing. But I was like, the parts my mom heard, I said, come here and listen to this and tell me this is the same thing that you heard when you got up. And she's like, well, that sounds familiar, but didn't he say something about blah blah blah? Yeah, I said, yeah, that's when you got pissed off and said that, walking away, I can't believe you're letting them talk to you that way, trying to dictate, sort of thing. So I regret nothing. They could take me off of YouTube. I regret nothing. I'll still have another channel because it's set up where it's separate from I actually got two routers, so I don't have to worry, because I set up my second computer in the other or spare room. So it's got its own router and box and all that good stuff. so they can't get the IP address off there. If they can even get it off of this one, I'd be surprised if they could.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, so what Mark's saying is the battery is a shower, and he's got to go take a cold shower, listening because he hears my sexy voice. I swear, honey, I was washing it and went off all by itself. Go ahead, Mark. It's your story. I won't step on it. I still can't believe I finally got Gangster to come up here.
Oh,
yay! He spent the entire stream. Yeah, didn't we just do a video? The last thing we ever did together about gaslighting? Oh, you roboted it for a second or pinged.
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Do they use gas to light something?
No, it's basically when somebody tries to tell you a different version of what really happened. That they didn't say something, that they didn't do something, that you're imagining it. I mean, it goes, further into it than that, but basically making you question your reality, of what you said and what you did. And then the best example I can give you, Gangster, is like, say if I was with my girlfriend, a girl walks by, I, break my neck to check out her butt. And then I get called out by, not that I got a girlfriend, but say if I did, and I say, no, you're imagining things. I wasn't looking at her book, but I was looking at her shoes or, just turning my head because it hurt, sort of thing, or I got a kink in my neck. So it's a dishonest position to be in. And I learned all that from Earl. Unless I said it wrong. Call it shell shock like they did. And yeah. Can you imagine being in World War I and then you're just getting a taste of what quote unquote shell shock was and still not being correct? A lot of guys that had quote unquote shell shock were forced to go back to the lines in WW1 because they didn't think it was a real thing and people being, cowards. Okay, thank you, Earl. See, I do listen sometimes. So I hope that answered your... Go ahead, bub.
Why'd she kill her for? What did he ever do?
Allegedly. She allegedly, thanks to, what was it? The alligators or something? Oh, how you doing, Chuck? Oh, my goodness. Whenever you come over here to see the fireworks, because there ain't none really, I'm being mellow. This is just a normal stream with a message that I, put up there, period. That's all this is about. But if somebody wants to start and try to clarify or rectify, then that's fine. But I'm not going to let somebody come in here and lie and bulldoze and intimidate me to get me to change my mind, because I've been there, seen that, not just what I went through, but Earl also. He was a very bad husband. Yes, Gators allegedly. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, well, screwy is because hold on, I'm gonna cough. I still got that chest cold thing. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, when I first met Earl, I didn't know if it's male, female, or what. Because I don't really look at a lot of the avatars because they're too small, except on StreamYard. But like when I have, let me do it. Yeah, when I open up YouTube, I can't hardly see them. So I was talking to them like forever that it was a male, and come to find out she was a female. It's like, well, thank goodness, because that'd be probably a whole other argument. I misgendered her. God, I'm so sick of hearing that. That's for sure. Chuck has, yes. Yeah, somebody told me that he had a problem the other day with people getting off of the topic of, what was it, sunbathing or sun tanning or nude tanning or something tanning. That every time they went off on a tangent, Father Chuck was nice enough to try to get him back on topic.
Oh, that's nice.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Where's that from? I know that, and I can't believe I can't remember it. Okay, I'm going to Google it. I know it's a book. If I'm here to eternity. That is sad. I'm in that trivia mode, I guess, thing. By Dickens. The Dickens Project.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it was Dickens. I was wrong. I was way off. I don't know where I got From Here to Eternity or some crap. Although I've seen it a lot. Tan is a sin. Dickens. Oh yeah, now you finally get it to me. A Dickens cider. There's actually, I don't know if you got it in Indiana. We have an apple cider called Dickens, just like that's spelled cider, S or Cider. Everybody that comes to visit that had never heard of it, they always buy some somewhere to bring it home so they can have some Dickens cider. Oh well, makes me holy as fuck. Oh, that's funny. Oh, God, come on. Where's everybody at? Num num. The one time I like warm cider, and usually on a cold night in the winter, about the only time I drink cider because we just don't have it around usually.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I just got. Well, what's sad is I take a medicine. It's called tamoxifen. Oh, I didn't even take my pills today. Maybe that's part of it. Damn it. Only 4 hours late. But I take this stuff for my prostate. But I have to watch like standing up too quick or like bending over and then, standing back up because I get real headed or lightheaded really bad. So if I cough too much, it's almost like I'm going to pass out, but I'm not going to pass out. It's almost like, which don't do drugs, kids. But I heard that some people smoke a substance, and I can't remember what it's called, that they cough a lot when they do it. But it's almost like if it's good shit, it almost makes you pass out. So that's a good thing. So I can do that without weed or a substance that I don't know about. If I hop on the mafia, they'll all play phone tag again. Well, let them. Oh, wait a second. I know. Here we go. I forgot. You haven't been here for a minute.
Oh, Ron, that
Yes,
alphabet thing. First time I heard about that was from Dave Chappelle.
Well, see, I haven't heard it from Dave Chappelle. And what's funny is because I keep hearing this bitching and moaning about even the alphabet community or the alphabet mafia. And I was reading something recent that said that it was first created by whoever as a derogatory term. That part I get. But then it also goes on to say that a lot of the alphabet community embraced it because they thought it was kind of cutesy and they didn't find it as a slur. And even like the alphabet community, all these things, like the alphabet community was created by the alphabet community. So, for them, by them, because of them. But yet that is supposed to be, I guess, a no because one person wants to make an issue out of it that has so many causes that I'm surprised she ain't Chinese, Latino, and a space alien all wrapped up in one. David Copperfield. Just like a queer. Well, thanks. Yeah, there you go. Now you have control to control. Because you're pretty level. Even if you're pissed off, you're pretty level-headed with a wrench, but not like I even care. You can, if you get one, you can do what you. Hell, I gave one to Upchuck, and all he can do is walk around naked tanning. I have, yeah.
I'm glad you're all right and stuff, and I hope you have a good day.
Thank you, buddy. You too.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that gift card.
You're welcome. I wanted to do something for your birthday, so I did.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, I'm not trying to buy your love because I already love you.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, Cash, Lupin, he's a crazy guy. No, he's in Miami now.
I think Lupin is just looking for attention, misunderstood, and doesn't know how to socialize properly, to be honest, especially after what happened the other night. I mean, nobody in their right mind does something that on camera, for any reason.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have cookies here. We just have
he apologized about it.
Valiums. Oh yeah, that's what I heard.
He
His dad made
apologized.
him. Yeah, but didn't his dad make him apologize? So does that make it
Yeah.
a real? I'm not saying that he didn't mean it. I don't know. I'll take it, with a
Dad
grain of
gave him a
salt.
spank.
Yeah, he should have done more than that. To be honest, I mean, I hope if I ever did something stupid like that, especially as much as I'm into gun safety, that if I ever did that, somebody would tell somebody that something's not right, and possibly save somebody's life. I don't see that as, um,
Look, asshole mob is just a free clock giveaway. Who's that? Uh-oh.
sorry, I'm trying to read what Mark said. I fixed the battery lithium. I was going to ask you if that's for your drone and broke, but is that the same one that, or just after it took a swim?
Uh-huh. But you're a nice young man, Ryan.
No, I'm not. That's why I'm an asshole.
I think you're a nice guy.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, deep down, I am. I got a big heart. Obviously, I sent you money I didn't have to, or I'm not even taking credit for that one. I just did that because to me, money ain't nothing. I dropped a lot of coin on somebody else's channel. I'm not even bitter about that, to be honest. At that time, it's what I wanted to do. So, but
very nice guy.
no, I'm not a nice guy. We don't do this.
But
hold on, I got coffee. Go ahead and talk. I'm gonna mute it.
you're bad to the bone or get scared. Oh, I won't say. Who's that? Cosmic Kyle? Who's this Cosmic Kyle?
Cosmic, how you doing, Kyle? I don't know why I said Cosmic and then Kyle. I always call him Kyle. He's one of my trivia people. And sorry about trivia if you showed up. Somebody else was streaming because it was actually Gangsters and somebody else's birthday. I can't remember what that person's name was. Probably some asshole mod. But yeah, Kyle, I'm going to tell this story. Everybody probably knows it, but I'm going to tell it anyway. Kyle comes in. 5 seconds later, he wins a gift card on trivia. He leaves, wins a gift card, comes back just to say, hey, I got another gift card. So I thought I had two 2-week winners, and we got Beck, who's won 4 weeks. And this is why I respect Beck. He'd probably kill me, and hopefully he's sleeping, doesn't ever sees this, but that's one thing I respect about Beck. He's won 4 times and hasn't collected a cent from it. He sent it other places where other people could use it more than he could. I just respect the hell out of that, to be honest. Not that if anybody keeps it, I don't respect him, but yeah, that's like $100 that he just give away to help somebody else out. So I do appreciate him for that. I won't say, especially with the way I live. Well, if you ever need a loan, I'll help you out as much as I can, Kyle. That's just the kind of guy I am, by the way. Even though I'm an asshole. He is. He's well, and that's I think I blocked real quick, Gangster, and I'll let you talk here. But I thought he might have been mad at me with everything that happened that night. And it's actually made us probably closer, because then we really got into all the people that have backstabbed him over the years, especially the one that I mentioned earlier that don't dead name. Just leave it at that. And how she treated him, sort of thing. So yeah, hopefully, well, not hopefully, whatever's best for him, but he's talking about coming to Indiana. And when he told me where he was moving, he'd only be like less than an hour away from where I live. I live in like near Crawfordsville. And he's moving. Well, I wouldn't say, I'm not going to dox him before he gets there. He can tell you what you said it before, but but anyway. Beck is literally my best. Yes, and that's why I know. That's why it's so neat for me to have the respect that I have for Beck, and then like with you and Heather showing up. I mean, even though that you're his friends, or that's how you kind of got over here. How it all ties together, sort of thing. And it's like I get excited when I see Kyle and Heather, and Heather's a little sassy at times, but what state are you in, Kyle? Because maybe you're in Indiana, aren't you? Or am I thinking something else? Is that where he's
What if
going
he's
to? Go ahead, Bubba.
what if he's on the same state as the guy Lucifer who smoked weed?
Yeah, in heaven.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, because you live down. Do you live near the big city of south of Indy? More or less, if that helps. I think that's where he told me he was going. Because I don't want to dox you too, then, sort of thing. But anyway, at least I know why he's coming here then. So yeah, we'll end up meeting eventually, Kyle. Because I'm definitely going to meet Beck. Yeah, Morgan County. That's what I was going to say. And then the big city of the yeah. There's a lot. That's what's funny is I tell people because back in the day I still do, but not near as much. But like especially in the '90s and late '80s, my whole posse was black. It was me and usually 4 or 5 black guys, and usually in my stupid little white Ford Escort. And when we rolled out, because we're all big people. I mean, not fat. We were just like Tony. He's probably 6'7", and him alone in an Escort was too much. Yes, you were blocked. So stop typing. You're blocked. I'm blocked too. So quit talking to me. I can't talk in the microphone because I'm muted. Hey, Speedy. How you doing? God, everybody's in here now. The crowd. And plus Kyle, because Kyle usually not in here during the day. Of course, I don't usually stream at 4:30, but as fired up as I was earlier, yeah, I'm surprised this didn't turn into a dumpster fire because it would have took me a whole lot. Yeah, but my rule was if I ever got banned from any room, I'm not coming back. That's always been my rule. I've always talked about it. If I get timed out, I'm not going to sit there and, wait till I get untimed. I just leave and I'll come back later. But banning to me is something totally different. You're crazy, biatch. This might be the dumpster fire right here. Are you going to ever ban me again? Sorry, Gangster. I'm trying to get her wound up a little bit. Because I'm not mad or hating anybody. I just have that rule. I am an asshole. When have I ever said I wasn't an asshole? Look at my friggin' name. The Asshole. But you came at me out of nowhere on shit. I don't even know what the fuck you were talking about, though. And I'm not mad, people. I'm just thinking it's kind of funny because, not funny, because here she's in my room. And I finally think I've got the control, which I know I don't. She does. No, actually, Mark does because I'm in his cult now. I quit her cult. No, I don't ban any. I try not to ban anybody. Remember who talked me into unbanning and unblocking all the people I had blocked to begin with?
You're always welcome on Ron, you're always welcome on my show.
Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's kind of weird though because I was in 3 different theist room having a wrench. That's what kind of weird. And I was glad you took the wrench. I was thinking, okay, finally, I don't need to be protected. If somebody say like Robin wanted to fucking ban her, so be it. Yes, B.S. Lewis is blocked, and I took away his hammer, so nobody even respect Doofus's opinion on anything. Just saying. I will unblock you. No, I didn't unblock. It was screwed up. I don't even have. Oh, I guess I do in here. Hold on. How do I do that? Oh. Well, you got this other one already made up. I'll remind me to unblock you later, and I'll unblock you on YouTube because I could see you typing as mod somewhere else. I was drunk one night. Remember when we had long, passionate 30-second sex because you couldn't keep it up, Mr. Oh yeah, I got 2 blue pills. That'll do the job. Hey, Phantom, how you doing? Don't worry, I didn't respect his opinion in the first place. All right, that's it. Wait. I would just like. Wait. I'm falling behind like Maud does when she talks. Shit. I would like to say first and foremost that all of you completely welcome on my show. I don't have a show. The show he's talking about is OnlyFans, where he takes a shower precisely at 4:27 a.m. And for $4.99 a minute, you can watch him shower.
No, thank you.
Why can't you?
What?
Which are you talking about? S? What? He's wondering why. Hold on, I'm trying to find this thing. Why can't I delete Maud's comments? Hell, I tried to delete her out of my life and she pops up. Like the stream people because I'm here. LOL, LOL. Wait, whoa, shower? No, no, he's not ready for a woman yet. And God knows I'm not going to say 40 something because God, that's a sin. Nobody be abusing your mod powers. You'll get accused of being yeah, no, or an asshole. You got to remember. No, I guess so. You got nailed even back in the Ember bullshit went on. And that's why I don't understand why they cannot see, why they refuse to see the toxicity that community is becoming, especially with Tsunami and Maya or Mayama, Maya, you know. And they're not going to argue with you. Well, at least Maya won't argue with you, but she's going to educate you whether you want it or not. I'm like the dog chasing you on the golf cart. Yeah. God, how many times do I got to tell you? I cannot use a spray bottle on my dog when he's chasing the side by side. And it's not a golf cart. Well, it's not even a golf. That's not the Gulf Coast. It's the golf. GOLF. I finally get to correct somebody else's friggin' spelling. Because I'm going too fast and the wheels are too far apart, so I can't spray the damn dog. But what's screwed up is the pit bull has actually been run over by the side by side because he did the same thing. All it took was him getting run over one time on it, and he won't go near it again. He'll ride it, but he just don't go near the tires when it's moving. I'm actually thinking about buying a brand new one, so this way I have my own, and I can take him down to the creek. I don't care if it gets be right back. Kyle's drawing off. This is when the rate drops to $1.99 a minute.
Oh no!
Oh no! Squirt, squirt.
That guy I talked about, he's still around, but he always changes his name. I don't even know what name he is.
Really?
Yeah.
See, and that's why I guess I'm just too lazy to create fake account. It took, like I said, I've got another channel. I got a whole new account set up, and it took everything in my power just to make that one, and to make fully ones. But then I go and go troll one day, and I had half of this community pissed off because they thought I was being serious. Meanwhile, I'm talking to Mod in one area, trying to get a hold of Mark to make sure he knew what was going on. Mark's acting like, oh, yeah, I knew it was you going on. And because Mod just sat there and told me, I just sent him a message so you knew. But BMM is the one that was freaking pissed about it all because he thought I was being serious. What did Mark do to my little baby? I'm surprised he hasn't showed up yet. But yeah, it's all fun. See, and this is it. If people let me calm down and do my shit, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Just don't come at me when I'm still triggered. That's what me and Earl have a lot in common because she's a hothead like me, but she got better peckers than I've got. She got 2 of them, by the way. That's a whole different classification in the alphabet community. Sorry, Earl, had 3 under the bus. Now, the thing you have to know is this community is very offensive, pee your pants hilarious, and we fight and get over it. No, we don't get over it. Mod, can I set up a talk between you and my friend Bread of Life? Oh my God. I actually seen, who was it? Yeah, it was Bread of Life. I almost went into her stream, but somebody had told me that she's gotten really, I guess, aggressive towards atheists now. Because isn't she the one that had the Atheist of the Month Club sort of thing? And that's where Dave got his little certificate from her as Atheist of the Month. Am I correct? Am I correct? Anyway, let me go back to reading. Okay, Bread Alive. Oh, well, that's the healing girl. I got this knee thing going on. Yeah, it's called a weenie. I'm back-ish. Asshole thinks he doesn't get over it, but I am friends with his dog. Well, but I'm giving my dog away next tomorrow. I'm getting a brand new one that you didn't break. Is there an email on your channel? Are you talking to Mod Doofus or me? I'm trying to let people talk, but geez, I don't know. This is too much for me. That's why I got Logan up here. He's the boss.
Oh, guys, you ever heard of Bible Man?
Yeah, I've heard you talk about him, and isn't that the one that has like the cartoon superhero or something?
Yeah, it's also a cartoon. Back in the day,
yeah,
it used to be a regular TV show. It's like Power Ranger meets the original Batman and Robin.
Right.
It's crazy. They use lightsabers, and it's crazy.
Pull out the fuse and put it back in. That might fix that problem, Mark. Or even you might have to unplug your battery, unless it's something more serious. But I'm just trying to do the easy, cheap shit first. I've heard, yeah. Actually, I think Phantom is not Bible Man. It's one of his profiles.
Yeah,
Isn't that one of yours?
Yeah, Kirk Cameron would make a good Bible Man.
Oh, Kirk Cameron, he didn't make a good actor. And now he's a con man. I don't like him at all.
He's buddies with Comfort.
Oh, so the battery's already been unplugged and it still won't shut off? Or is that the reason they won't shut off is because you unplugged the battery? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to diagnose from, sitting here. Not really a TV show. It was a direct-to-video thing like a lot of Christian media. Oh, thanks, Phantom. That's nice.
I found they got 2 seasons of them on Amazon. Is that weird?
Really? Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a crazy show.
Hell, YouTube's a crazy show. That's where you get all your material at, buddy.
Yeah.
You need to do a Dancing Mark one where he's dancing with Dan because of plane crashes.
Dan is a crazy guy.
And see, that was going to be my next thing was to go get the fuse tested for the lights themselves because it may still be good. But I don't think, depending on what kind of car you have, it should be that expensive, but maybe it is. It's been quite a long time since I've went out and bought car parts because I've got a Malibu that I have never had to touch, thank goodness. I do have a tire sensor out, but I don't care about that. I don't even know what my tire pressure are. If I'm going down the road, they're inflated enough. I don't get bitchy. I'm 100%. Yes, she was born, bred, and printed that way.
Well,
it's good to have Burl back, though, really. Like I said, I haven't talked to her for a month, but this might be the last stream I ever do. I may die tonight from pneumonia. Yeah. Yeah, part of my problem is with chemo, I've got what's called Sitka, and I mentioned this the other night. Maybe it's talking to somebody else. Oh, I don't know. But it's like dry eyes and dry mouth. So I drink a lot normally anyway. Then when I'm like have a cold or something going on with respiratory, it's usually worse.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. No big. It could be worse. It's just all part of my low immune system.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I still get to eat ice cream though. That's all that matters.
Oh,
let me die just with a spoon of. And I'm not much. I don't know. I said ice cream. Donuts is my thing. Let's not lie. Ooh. Been busy. I love all you now. Stop fighting. We ain't fighting. We wait for you to show up, Speedy, so we can fight about your last name. Why can't it be Speedy Woman's? Why do you have to be a sexist for, Speedy?
Have you ever been on Praise I Am show?
Nope. It took me a long time to even be able to listen to that dude. I just didn't like his attitude at first. But the more I listened to him, I think I could actually go out and hang out with him. I think he'd be fun away from the religious side of this.
Oh.
You want me to tell them about the street corner that I found you in down in Florida? Or Maud, or the story we came up with? I met her in a grocery store. Our cart's hit. Oh my goodness. No. Oh yeah, and I told you I wouldn't spit. I'm a man. I swallow. Hey, NA, how you doing? I don't know if I said hi to you or not. Gangster Ghost. Cool name, buddy. See, that's
well. I thought
there you go. That's not native atheist. Gangster Ghost. Us use a cool name is a cool name.
Oh, thank you.
Another typo I pointed out. Earl. Oh, now Earl's your buddy. What happened to me, Speedy? I'm the one that said that you're always right in trivia. I'm going to have to rescind that order really quick. I remember when we met, Maud and I vowed to protect you at all costs. Didn't know I'd be the one who needed protecting.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't need protecting. That's one thing I ain't worried about. It's just kind of funny how things come around and go around, sort of thing.
Oh.
Okay, what's everybody's 10-year plan?
Did you ever get your old...
Go ahead, Ghost. You're fine.
I don't know. Did you get your OBS stuff working?
I got a little closer. I'm trying to figure out like which scenes I may need, what sources. I got back on, just did a recording that I didn't save, just trying to mess with a few things. I got a long way to go, but I'm so afraid to do something. And I know, especially after talking to Mark, there's nothing I could probably do that's going to do damage. But the older I get, the less tech swabby I get is.
I need to. This is what I do. Me and my friend help my friend in the UK save kids from abuse. Yeah, basically that.
Yeah, I've seen your links and stuff that you shared.
Yeah. Share that for help save this other kid in Texas. He was from Texas.
Yep. But James was his name, wasn't it? Or is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm with you, buddy.
Thank you. I hope.
Yeah, I almost sent that. Your gift card I almost sent to that, in your name, but there's like, no, I want you to have something so you could go, do something extra for yourself. And I'll probably still at some point donate to that for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
No problem. Just don't take it serious. It's easy to run your mouth online. I just let it go. Shit, that ain't no there. Yeah, I swear I just summoned another demon. Didn't I just mention BMM?
You want me to send you the link?
Yeah, if you would.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want, put it in put it wherever you want. Oh, you did. Okay, you can put it exactly where. All right, let me at least open this up for later.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't mind helping you out.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Maud will grab a lady leg lamp like in Christmas Story just so she can prop herself up. What, next to the jukebox? Prop me up against the jukebox. Oh, well. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've heard that stupid song. I'm going to have to look it up. Nah.
Well, she has a one leg. Oh, no.
Yeah. And it's customized. It has Harley Davidson, just no reverse in it. It's broke. So she bought a broke leg.
Have you ever watched any of those Kent Hovind stuff?
I stay away from Kent Hovind.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy.
And that's one thing, not to get something started, that's one thing that Maud said the other day that I had to laugh at. Because when she was into it with Mark, oh, as soon as you drop Kent Hovind, they'll all drop you. And it's like, man, I'm not here for Kent Hovind whatsoever. I actually, when a lot of the Kent Hovind stuff's going on, have it on mute. And I'm not going to try to say smart ass shit in chat by what's being said in chat. So sometimes I might be way off. Maybe Mod has a reason to be pissed. I said shit to shit that I didn't even know what they were talking about. And it could have been serious.
Do you think? Thanks, or I tried.
Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson. Oh no, not
Mad, more like Mad Mistress. Can't think of anything else that go with that. Mad, what else? Mad Monkey. Oh, Mad Monkey. Here we go. I got a new monkey. This one isn't bad. This one's actually cute.
Oh,
right. I just told a good one and went whoop whoop. Oh, wait. See, I'm missing all the shit.
Mega Man. Oh, not Mega Man. You ever play that game, Mega Man?
Yep, I remember that back in the day.
Well, have you ever talked to Boo
Boo Boo?
Boo?
Who's Boo Boo? I guess obviously the answer to your question is no. If I'm asking you who Boo Boo is, Boo Boo Bear, Boo Hoo.
Yeah, Hoo.
Nope, never have. I drank a Yoo-hoo once.
Oh, you serious?
Woohoo! Oh,
and next year I'm going to be going to the UK.
You are?
Yeah.
Why you go to UK? There's nothing in UK except spooky bed hair. Ooh.
I have a friend who lives there. I'm going to visit. Go to London where the bridges are falling down.
Yeah, London Bridge.
Have you ever? Do you heard of Achilles?
Yep.
He is the great Achilles.
He's a doorknob.
He's a crazy guy. I could go. I will go to the museum there and all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. Well, have you ever been there?
Nope. I want to go to Alaska before I go anywhere. To be honest, that's on my top of my bucket list, right below seeing my grandmother's grave in Florida.
Oh. What about? Have you ever been in another country?
No. Well, actually, when I was younger, I've been to Canada, but that's when I was a lot younger. I'm getting ready to go back up there, though. I was supposed to go up there for Baja Con, and I decided not to. There's a few people there I just chose not to be around. But I got a buddy that lives in Toronto, which isn't too much further away, so we're going to meet up. I've never met him, and I've known him for like 15 years. We've gamed for 15 years together.
Aiden?
No. Oh. No, I think he's actually the other direction. I'm not even sure. Actually, I'm not even sure where Aiden lives. I just know that he said, Canada, but
I think it's Berta, Canada. I'm not sure. He's I always think of him as the king of Canada. What will you do if you fall into another dimension where Aiden's the king?
I'll have to change my toothbrush then, because you can't bring toothbrushes through different layers of dimensions.
And you're the king of France. What would you do then?
I'd pee myself in a pool while pooping.
Oh, loopin' dee dee. He takes a poo on you and
and he.
Too bad.
What would you do if you saw a Tootsie Roll hiding in the bottom of a pool? Pick it up and eat it. So you gotta be saying goofy stuff worse than I normally do. Gangster. Wow.
Lupin, he's a crazy guy.
Just very
what do you do with
misunderstood.
Matt Lupin?
If I met who?
What if you fall to another dimension? Lupin.
Oh,
What if
Lupin's
you fall into,
is not allowed to leave this dimension. There's only one dimension for Lupin.
what if you fall to another dimension where Aiden's your son?
I keep on falling until I got to a better one.
What if you fall into another dimension where you're married to two supermodel ladies and you're
I'll
the
keep falling. I couldn't handle one. Why would I want two? And when you say supermodel, that sounds awful expensive.
and you're the king of England?
I don't want to be the king of anything.
Oh.
Just my own castle.
Oh. What if you fall into another dimension where you're the king of the world?
Then you're all fucked. That's plain and simple. Our earthly motto will be no alphabet mafia. That's going to save us from them. That's going to be my motto if I was the king of the world.
Oh. But you're on a board with B.S. Lewis.
I will. I can't say that. I won't say that on even joking. We'd probably go out, have hot wings, and I'll poke him in the eyeball.
Oh. You're funny. Well, what if you fall to another dimension where you're great? You're the brother of like a great comedian guy of what is his name? He passed away. He used to have. You can't say this on TV. I forgot his name.
George Carlin, the 7 things you can't say on TV.
Yeah, you're.
I love George Carlin. I would be in heaven. He would be my dad, which would make Doofus my brother, because I'm sure George Carlin's his father too.
God, what are you growling at? And your sister will be I Killed Earl, and your wife will be Miss Amon.
See, if I ever met I Killed Earl, I'm sure she'd have to change her name to I Killed Asshole. Allegedly. Hey, TCC, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I don't trust her with a knife, allegedly. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, can you hear him growling? He never growls. I'm not doing it very loud, but driving me nuts. Allegedly, yes.
Oh, have you ever? What would you do if you met?
You're so silly,
Brother Pike.
I'd have to poke Exian Pike in the eye because I can't even. I hate God so much that I can't even say Christian.
Christian Pike.
No, it's Exian. Exian Pike.
Oh. Have you ever met him?
Not in person.
Talked to him? Oh.
I've seen him on the stream before. As a matter of fact, was it last night or the night before when he did? No, the night before when you streamed and he did I guess a Bible study or something. I can't remember what was on. To be honest, well, I enjoyed it. Okay. I'm almost a Christian again.
Before he was a Christian, his name was Asius. Then he became a Christian, and then if he becomes a Muslim, he changed his name to Muslim. Then if he became a Hindu, he changed his name to Hindu.
Well, Jack, what is your problem? You goofy dog. And Solo, yeah, because you only perform by yourself.
Oh. Yeah. Have you ever talked to Aiden?
Briefly, more in chat than I think on. I don't think I've been on stage much.
Well, I remember the other day he was up there with Lupin, and you're there.
I could have been. I can't remember. Okay. I don't remember what I had for breakfast, and I know I didn't have anything for breakfast. That helps.
Oh no! But you're a nice young man. We're all proud of you.
Of Aiden?
You.
I'm not young.
Yeah,
you think you're old because you just turned 37?
Yeah.
I got socks older than you, dude.
You serious?
Yeah, I'll be in October 60. October 2nd.
60 even? Or 30.
60. Nope.
Oh,
I already play a 30-year-old on porn movies.
oh, okay. But you look 30.
Well, thank you, but I
Oh,
don't. In person, I've fallen apart. But most of my life, I've always been told I look a lot younger than I was.
oh. But you do look, yeah, you look more 30.
Wow. Are you asking me on a date, Logan?
Uh,
Oh, doofus. Yeah, as doofus points out, I'm wearing underwear older than you, and they're
oh,
holy. They don't keep stuff, contained like they used to. That's all I gotta say. Duct tape for a waistband. My
no,
toys don't want to cuddle, don't snore, and I don't piss on my toilet seat before I kick them out.
oh, you
Okay.
know, Mrs. Mod, she got pictures of Mark everywhere he goes. Her TV's connected to cameras in his house. And
You do know all the painting she does is nothing more than one big mark collage that she puts on her ceiling, and she's almost done.
she also got Mark Stoney statue, and a Mark Stoney blow up doll, and a Mark Stoney pedal shaped like his face, and Mark Stoney picture on her bed, like her bed sheets is with his face on it. Yeah,
And pillowcases?
yeah.
Oh, that is so sweet. But she's not obsessed, right?
Yeah. I told Mark about that before.
Does does Mark know about the cameras that she's got installed in his house?
Kinda.
That's why he walks around half naked when he can, just to make her head explode. Like, oh my God, I do declare, Mark, you have some buns of stone. Help me, help me.
Oh, what do
You
you
sure you
do?
want me to come back to your your streams, Mod? See how long does he ban me again?
Oh, have you ever played Fortnite?
A few times, but not the version that's out now. That's a lot different than what I played like years ago, and I didn't like it that well because I'm too old, too slow. I don't even play a whole lot of COD anymore unless it's with the old gang,
Oh,
and we get wiped up.
Me and Mark play that a lot.
Is that why Mod banned me? Because she moved on from Mark? No. Go back to Mark. No, you're not doing this to me. No, that's too much responsibility. He turned me down so many times, I figured I'd stop. Oh, now she's using reverse psychology. I told her to use that to begin with, and she said, no, that doesn't work. I got it. Nice play. Well played, Mod.
Oh, have you talked to truck driver Billy?
Nope. I've seen him come in before. I think twice before, but I've never talked to them per se.
Oh.
I'm too shy. I don't talk to people very well.
Yeah, truck
I
driver
always
Billy.
get in trouble.
He's a likable guy. He plays a lot of Fortnite too. Oh, maybe one day you can play Fortnite with us.
And Mark says, only crazy ladies like me. And I'm sure there's quite a few crazy dudes that like you. That's why you get offended when I use alphabet community. And that was at Mark. Yep, let's alienate everybody. Let's piss everybody off all at once. That's why this stream was here. So I could piss all of YouTube off and my mama not crazy. She just plain nuts. And probably has a touch of Alzheimer's.
But do you that guy Peter? He got two girlfriends.
Yeah. He might have two nurses that come to give him sponge baths or change his diapers, but I'm pretty sure they're not his girlfriends. I'm kidding. I don't know.
What do you do if you had 3 girls?
I would move to a different country. See, I'm not. I did. I couldn't. I mean, back in the day, yeah, I played the field, but right now, I don't think. I mean, it's been a long time since I've even dated. Um, almost 9 years now. But I could never be in a poly relationship or more than or try to juggle 2 or 3 girls. I did that most of my
What if
life,
you'd
and
been with 1,000 girls at the same time?
I, yeah, I would be in an asylum, yeah, whatever it is. It's the crazy house. Why can I not say words today?
You're a funny guy. But what if you uh, what if you fall into another dimension where you and Earl are married?
Oh,
Your
poor
son is
Earl, because she'd allegedly be in prison, and I'd be like allegedly disappeared.
your son is Lupin.
And then Mark Reed could come in here and say, "I told you that she was crazy."
Oh, and you're the king of England.
Ooh,
Uh, uh,
maybe I should.
uh, yeah, yeah. Have you ever? What type of movies do you like to watch?
Oh, I like all kinds depending on what mood I'm in, but I love horror, sci-fi, action, obviously. I don't watch porn, allegedly. I haven't watched porn in a long time. That's what's weird. Um, Matter of fact, I may go to, tomorrow to go to it's like $5.50 ticket night at the movie theater, and go see Borderlands the movie. That's the game I was really into years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that game. Oh, do you know they made a horror movie out of Mickey Mouse?
Really?
Yeah,
What was it called? Minnie's Minstrel Cycle Revenge or something?
it's called a Mouse Trap. But
Really?
they did it wrong. They should have had it where it's well this movie's about where here's a guy in a mask, Mickey Mouse mask, killing people, I guess. But they should have had it
Really?
where they're doing experiments on mice, mutated into a part human, part human, part mouse. That's what they should have done.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You
Yeah,
just need
but
to stay away
that
from all those things. They're bad.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what the one thing I heard too, Phantom, is that Borderlands isn't that good. But when I first heard it was coming out or they're going to do it, I knew it was going to be or could be a big bust, because how do you get so much action and story from a game into a movie and not ruin, at least for me, the preconceived notions of what Borderlands is supposed to be. Even though Kate, whatever her name is, she looks a lot like Lilith from the game itself, just not as hot. Yeah, just throwing that out there. Who talks to water and rice? That's heretical.
I have no idea. But, but what do you think of that? If I heard they were talking about they made a TV show out of Halo, but it did do good.
I tell you, and that's another one. That's why I'm not so have high hopes for the Borderlands, because I've got the series on. I just got, was it Paramount Plus like a month or two ago, and they've got that on there. And I started watching the Halo series, and it's just nothing like the game. And I just couldn't even get past like one or two of the episodes. I just don't like seeing Master Chief's face. You never see it in the game that I can remember. I'm trying to do. What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to get not Doofus, the other one, the crazy Doofus. Well, no, they're both crazy. Yeah, give me a second, Logan. I'm trying to do this before I forget. I got to remember where. Oh, no, it's not. God, it takes me forever to figure out where the block people are. I just found this the other day.
Who's blocked?
Um. Oh, that's not it, is it? Oh my God, I hate trying to traverse this every friggin' time I do this. Okay, then I went to. Oh, settings, I think. Duh. Maybe. Trivia. Sorry. Permissions. Here we go. Yeah, I've only got one. I have, as much as an asshole I am, I've only got one person banned. No, I don't have anybody. I figured I'd have more people banned than I would with wrenches. That didn't work out very good. Okay. That's all back to.
Oh,
Okay, I got to catch back up on this. Okay. She's back in the game. If I can shut everything mod.
oh, okay.
Because I knew I'd forget. It'd be like 2 or 3 days, and every time I'd say, well, you unbanned me yet? You unbanned me yet? Well, yeah, sure I did. Yeah. Allegedly. And that's a far reaching allegedly.
You're always welcome on my show.
I know, and you're nice to me. Mod's always mean to me, making me cry.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, there we go. I don't think I could ever ban BMM. He's just too nice, even when he's mad. He's too nice. Nope. No petty. Nope. Only drink Fresca, Diet Coke. That's what I drink. And red pill for atheists. Body tears. Boy tears. Okay, I guess I'm getting old. Half that shit I didn't know what it was. Well, I'll be. And you probably are. Let me see. Okay. There we go. Okay, back in the game. There he is, BMM. Oh, he winked at me. I got to block him. Wow. Sorry about this. Here, Logan, hold my beer. I got to ban some people. Okay, I'm going to try this, and I hope you come back. And it's because I don't wait. I don't want to hide. Okay, put timer in you, so I can at least say I timed him out once. Okay, I feel better now. I abused my own power. Yep. Oh wait, delete it. There we go. I put it back.
Oh.
What, Earl? It slipped. I swear. I'd never do that to BMM on purpose. His wrench is bigger. Or at least Mark said it is. No. I timed you out for 10 seconds just so I can say I timed you out for period. Well, we can't have people that swear at rice around. What about the children? Should I get rid of her, BMM? This is BMM's call. If he says ban her, I'm going to have to. He's the boss. Now BMM doesn't know what to do. Well, I want him to do it just as a joke, but the crazy girl does swear at rice, so I don't know if I want to put up with that.
You ever had chicken fried rice?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah,
I love all fried rice is just about, as long as it doesn't have any of that tofu crap in it.
What if you had Kent like to have peanut butter on pizza.
A can of what? You say butter. Peanut butter
on pizza.
I love peanut butter, so you can put it on anything.
Even pizza?
I try it at least once. I really would.
Yeah, that's what Kent likes to do. He said, if you eat peanut butter on pizza, your kids were born naked.
My kid was born naked because we didn't put any clothes up in that thing. Oh, whatever. Oh shit, Earl's a squirter. And here comes the ooh from Mod.
Oh, oh, have you ever heard of Thunderfoot?
Thunderfoot, like the cartoon character?
No, the guy on YouTube.
Oh no. Oh, even Mod, I forgot Mod doesn't like that either. At least I didn't say moist. Give me a break.
Have you ever heard of Stephen Bowman?
I've heard of him. I don't like him, but I've never talked to him. You guys got me corrupted because Steven's probably the nicest person in the world, and you're just not you. They are being moist
Uh-huh.
and just squirting off at the mouth.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't get squirt in there any better than that with moist. Sorry, I got to try harder. Step my game up. Just remember, just look at the cute little avatar I've got. Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
Oh, TCC heard of them. Some interesting, and oh god, I'm not going to ask this one because this will start stir shit up. I'm not trying to stir shit up now, but
Oh. Would
skeet,
you ever
skeet,
like?
motherfucker. Getting low. To the windows, to the walls, to the drip. She never too late. Uh-oh.
Oh, what happened?
Missing Mod is going to probably separate herself from me. Because y'all crazy, she say.
Would you ever?
Okay, I heard what I ever what?
Oh, uh, yeah, that guy Thunderfoot. Yeah, he used to take on guys like what do response videos to guys like Kit Holvine back in the day.
Oh, he debunks. So he's not a theist then? Or he's an atheist?
Not, yeah.
Oh, so he's a good guy. He's not one of you peoples. No kidding. I got to check that out then.
Yeah.
I just scared the crap out of me. They're power washing the house because I'm gonna get it painted. And they're doing my outside wall and just started spraying this power washer, and it scared the pee out of me. Not literally. But I am moist.
I think he got in arguments with guys like Matt Dillahunty and them. And PC Myers.
I know PC. Yeah. Everybody hates you, Earl. Just accept it, woman. Stop fighting it. Embrace the hate. No. That's where you go where people can tolerate you at the very least.
Oh.
God, why can't I have the stream before this? Because when all the shit what happened, I would have went in there. Oh, I'm mad. I'm mad. That's all I gotta say. I had to hold my breath and be mad now.
Oh, sorry about that.
On SpaceX. No, I'm not mad, man. I'm kidding, but
have you ever talked to Lupin's buddy, Stump?
nope. I seen him that one night when somebody was talking to Lupin, and I guess he kept his nose out of it, and somebody made the comment that they were surprised that he kept his mouth shut. I can't remember why I was even there or what was going on.
He stumps the yard.
Yeah, he can stomp grass, leaving.
Yeah.
I did this. Oh my gosh, that's funny because I'm looking for her, but it's like, oh my gosh, I think I've got her blocked, but I can't remember if I don't think I do actually. I think I unblocked her. The only ones I didn't were, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. If that's what you're talking about, It's like, oh no. Then I realized Mod's in here, so it's like, oh wait, that's not the same one.
Have you ever heard of Atheists for Liberty?
Yep.
What do you think of those guys?
I don't know a whole lot about them, to be honest. I mean, I can't keep up and don't try to keep up with all things related to atheism. I just keep up on how to piss people off. That's my job.
When I
That's
heard
my
about,
title. I got a certificate from YouTube saying that's what I'm supposed to do, and I'm doing a damn good job, if you ask me.
I heard that from when Joe talked about him. I think he blocked. He just berated him, I guess.
Pardon me?
That guy Joe, he actually talked to him once, and I think he got complaints about them and ended up blocking the Aces for Liberty.
Oh yeah, I don't follow him. I don't know.
A while ago, but yeah, but you're a young man. We're all proud of you.
Damn, are they gonna knock the walls down? I mean, we got all this house is like over 100 years old and kept being added and added to, and it's funny. It's not very soundproof as I remember during thunderstorms.
You ever been to Texas?
When I was younger, I've been to 48 out of the 50 states.
Have you ever met Leatherface?
Hold on, I got to turn up my volume again because this power sprayer is just going nuts. Okay, one more time.
You ever met Leatherface?
Yes, I did. In a dream. Yes, in a dream. He was my best man.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I was going to marry Lizzie Borden, and he got mad. They ended up cutting it off and running away together.
Oh, sorry.
One tried it with a chainsaw, and one the other did it with an axe. It's okay. I was better off without her. Got tired of sleeping with one eye open. I don't know if you know who Lizzie Borden is even, but a serial killer back in the day. So is that Mod's new name? Whatever. Oh, now I need to get my flashback down to just above death, like normal. Holy shit, that sent me into fight or flight so fast. Woohoo! Okay. There we go, Phantom. Phantom knows who Lizzie Borden was. Give her 40 whacks with an axe. Her parents a 40 whacks with an axe. Or however that little nursery rhyme thingy goes. Oh, I think the Vicks is helping my throat. I haven't been coughing. Now I smell like menthol. I know. What are you doing to the boy?
What you do if turn out she's a modern day Elizabeth?
Oh. Mark, you can't use her first name. You're not privileged. I thought we talked about this. I don't know because there was a TV show a while back. Yeah. It was like a mini series. Well, actually, an old one. Because the one that I'm thinking of. Oh, okay. I do remember that one. But Elizabeth Montgomery did one way back in the day. Yeah. Not your. So you're not going to name any of your pets Stephanie, is what you're saying, Earl. She took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. And when she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. There we go. She asked me to leave. Speed.
Oh.
Oh, wait. I'm still waiting for Earl to come up here. He's not quite brave enough yet.
Oh, have you ever met Matt Dillon?
I not in person. When I was on somebody else's channel, he came on. That was like his big hurrah. Because we had Matt Dillahunty, and then like the following was it Sunday or Monday? I can't remember what it was. R and Raw was on too.
Oh. What about Peter?
I've talked to Peter before. I've never had him. Or never been on a show with him. That was about him. But he's been on panels that I've been on and stuff.
Oh, have you ever met Seth Andrews?
Nope. I'd love to.
Oh, what about
The Thinking Atheist.
Sam Harris?
I've got a few of his books. I'm just not a big Harris fan per se. I mean, I appreciate what he does, but like I'd like to meet. Oh gosh, there's another one. I mean, Seth, the Thinking Atheist, and then there's. Man, I just went blank. I know who I'm talking about, but I can't think of the name. Holy bejeebus!
What about?
Yeah, I grew up watching Seth on Fox News many years ago. Christopher. Oh, if he wasn't dead, I'd love to have met him.
What about? Well, have you ever heard of this channel called AC's Unstoppable?
Not right offhand. I don't think I have.
Devin Tracy.
Yeah, that doesn't sound.
Yeah, he was on there. He's a big fan of Sam Harris. Well, have you ever heard of this other guy, David from American Aces?
Maybe. That I'm not sure.
Oh, that guy. He been on Fox News a lot back in the day. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get a preterist to come on and talk to me. Hint, hint. If he's still here.
Let me ask.
No, I can message him. I'll just give him hell. Because originally I was trying to get Mark, BMM up there, Stony, and Hayden to get on and talk about like gatekeeping and think white knighting, just different things. But BMM, that's beneath him. Just like Mark beneath was him. A different Mark, not you. It's just coincidental that you came on. But
yeah, totally.
But yeah, I want to do a show with Mark about preterism and not to even argue because I just find it kind of fascinating-ish and want to learn more about it before I really give him hell for it, which I won't. But theology is my hobby, period. If I can learn something new, more power to me, I guess. If I piss people off on the way, even better. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, that was the wrong time to get you on screen. Adjusting the boobages. And I'm talking to Mark, not you. I've got a private screen. I'm on his OnlyFans. So I
wasn't expecting to come on that soon. I just
have to be looking. If I don't think about it, you'll be sitting there for a while. So it's like, oh crap. Here we go. So is your blood pressure better now?
It seriously sent me into like fight or flight, and like I just saw that. I've got her blocked everywhere.
Someone said, "Where the hell is she at?"
Yeah, I've got her blocked everywhere, so I can't see when she's in chat. And
well, then you're safe. Then she can't.
Well, not.
You've got a wrench. She doesn't.
Sure.
And that was just I kind of learned that from Mod, so you can protect yourself if somebody else misses it.
Yeah. Well, even as a mod, I can't see her.
No, I know that. I even had Titan argue with me one day that you can't block mods. I said, "The fuck, I can't. I've got
yes, you can.
Yeah, they don't. They still either deny. Of course, why check, facts opposed to your opinion.
Right.
But then again, they've got to call 5 or 6 or 7 of them to decide if that's mafia worthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had her blocked for months. But yeah, if you block a mod, they can't see you and you can't see them. So there's no like, I know Joe was trying to say that there was like, you know, it was unfair or whatever, but I was like, no, they both can't see each other. That's not how it works.
That's so this is the point, because me and him got into this when I was still over there. I said, you can't expect me, or flat out, I was more like, I'm not going to go into one stream, ban everybody, then leave, and then come over here and then unban everybody. That's stupid as hell.
Right. Well, and when
it's not like you only had one mod anyway. That's what I don't get.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's can be the job of somebody else. But yeah, that's I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Went in, went around, and went back. Shit, I totally lost what I was gonna say.
Welcome to my world.
Right? Yeah.
And they wonder why I say alphabet community. You do it just because you're being belligerent. I'm doing it because I have a legit memory problem. You're just belligerent. And we're going to change that right now. This has all been a setup.
Oh, that's
okay,
that's
guys,
what I was going to say. I remember what I was going to say now. Yeah. So like, even if I wanted to moderate those people that I don't want to talk to, like it would. If I tried to do that, it would just start shit anyway. They would just take it as me being like
right, but at least they can't, like in here, they can't ban you or time you out.
Exactly.
So,
but like but that was Joe's argument was like, well, how are you supposed to moderate them? I'm like, well, I'm not, because even if I didn't have them blocked and had the option to moderate them, like I couldn't anyway, just because it would be perceived as
right
in a certain way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I brought it up to him, he said, I understand, there's no need. And then all of a sudden, when the mafia started bitching and moaning, that's when it became an issue. Just like the alphabet community, when Maya decided, okay, this isn't right. This is,
right,
the way we want it.
Because her opinion is like trumps everybody's. Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
And she's not arguing, she's educating you. Just remember that.
Right.
That's the part I had to laugh at.
Educating, yes. Very patronizing. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's why I told PC to fuck her links. I did apologize for that. That was rude. But
yeah, she turned it into something I didn't think she would have been, to be honest, PC.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, just part of the SJNs, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in chat, because they all left. They said Speed's in here and he's always right, so why argue with Speed? We're going to become part of the mafia, so we don't have to listen to this fat fucker. Oh, wait, I body shamed myself. Oh, my goodness.
Right? Hey, you can't win. You cannot win.
I need the fat person's mafia, so I know what's proper to say and what's not proper to say.
The fluffy fascists?
Yeah. The fluffers. Speaking of porn. No. Well, I just accomplished what the mafia couldn't do. I just got myself removed from YouTube.
Got yourself booted off your own channel.
It's okay, I got backup.
Oh,
that's funny. Oh, yeah, I haven't played Rocket League in a while either.
I am not doing very well. 6-0.
I just love zooming around trying to ram into people. I don't even care if we win or not when I play. I haven't played for a minute though. Maybe that's what the game I need to start playing again is Rocket League. It is fun.
I'm just playing it because I can play with my controller. I don't
feel
like
you keep your controller where it belongs. We don't need to hear about this shit. Friggin' pervert.
So, it's my Xbox controller.
Hey, I don't care what kind of box you got.
Right?
It don't belong in a mafia meeting. I've been looking for box my whole life and find out Mark's got an Xbox. Damn it.
No, I don't have an Xbox, but I have an Xbox controller for my PC.
Oh,
fancy.
I got
so is that a Transbox?
Yes.
You transferred it from one system to the other.
It's a trans PC. I don't know. What would it be called? I'm not up on the lingo. I'm sorry.
Neither am I. Everything I say is a slur, so don't ask me.
Yeah, don't ask me either. Jesus Christ.
It's designed for an Xbox, but it works for the PC, so. Trans platform. There we go.
I am so getting canceled.
Join the club.
Well, you don't want to know what I think about consoles versus PCs. I mean, you got to be part of the PC master race.
Oh, I'd rather have a
Consoles are for the
PC, but my only
lesser
problem with the PC
of
is
the
they
plebs.
become so outdated.
Oh,
It's not
man.
like PS4, 5, or Xbox. PCs, you got to
Oh,
keep
they'll
those
be
suckers up to date all the time.
well, yeah, updates for like the operating system and everything, and
Well, but
all
there's
your
always a new
drivers.
sound card, a new graphics card, new,
Oh yeah,
bigger,
yeah,
better,
that's just
faster.
part of the game. That's what makes it so much fun is keeping up
Oh,
with
yeah.
that.
Yeah, putting out money for the same shit over and over and over again. Then you got 15 of them laying in a box saying, "I wish I could do something with these."
Well, you sell the parts that you're not no longer using. You sell it on marketplace or something. So you're
I
not
can't even.
really
I can't even
you're
get
not
my
making a
PS5 up and
whole new
running, and you want me
investment.
to do something like that requires, not being a procrastinator. Literally, I've had my PS5 for almost 2 years Christmas. So tell me how
boring me to tears.
Yep.
you know what
Boring the
tears
women
bring,
folk.
don't you?
Joy.
Oh, great minds think alike, and you froze up on joy.
They bring me joy.
Did you mean me joy? Just like
I feed on tears.
mini me. Yes, I feed on people's miseries. Oh Lord,
I'm such an angry cunt, don't you know it?
no kidding. That is sexist. You shouldn't say things like that.
Oh, did you hear Mark Reed apologize there at the end?
No, after I left, I just kept it paused, and I was just in chat, just fucking around in chat. I honestly, I had had enough, and I didn't want to hear any more of what anybody else had to say. So I didn't.
Well, specifically, he said he apologized for telling you to get some help.
Oh
So
well,
I thought I would relay that to you.
yeah, he should. That's
He
basically
did, and
when he
it
was.
was heartfelt. It was genuine,
Mhm.
as far as I could tell.
Yeah, I'm sure, because it made him look like a real asshole, and he was getting shit for it in chat. Showed his
Yeah,
true
that did
colors
make
with that one.
that was an ugly statement, and he realized
I'll be
that.
right back.
Well,
That
that
was hard
shows.
to watch, though.
I'm sure
That whole
it was painful
incident.
to be. It was painful to be a part
Oh
of.
no, I totally understand.
Yeah, I mean, I had no intention of rehashing that whole idiotic bullshit, and for him to sit there and be like, "Oh, it's because you lost your wrench." I don't give a fuck about that.
It
What
seems
are we,
like there was a lot
12?
more to it than that.
Yeah, there was a lot more to it than that, and for him to say that it's petty, dumb. Don't want to get into it again.
Right.
But yeah,
So what's that tattoo you have on your? I guess that's your right arm, the dragon. It looks awesome.
dragon. Yes, it's let's see, my favorite flying mount from World of Warcraft.
Oh, very cool.
It's the Fey Dragon.
Very colorful.
Took a long time.
I can imagine.
I got tattooed every 4 weeks for 7 months.
Whew. That's
Yeah,
rough.
by the end of it, I was done. She wanted me to come in for one more touch up. I was like, nope, I can't take it anymore. It's just gonna be the way it is. That's enough. I've had enough.
Oh, Mark,
But
he got a tattoo on his neck, right, Mark?
Yeah, dude.
yeah, I want to
It's
get
not
one
finished,
in
though.
this little. I want to get one right here in this little hole right here. I think it's really pretty. I think
Oh, neat.
I'm obsessed with clavicles. And I have a fabulous set. But yeah, I just something real tiny, just sit right there. I think that's gonna be my next one. Something real small. I've already got my sleeves planned out. It's just like for me, I have to mentally be in a space to get tattooed because when I get tattoos, I get big ones. Like I've got two itty bitty ones on like sides of my hips that took 20 minutes to get done. But like when I get tattoos, I get big fucking tattoos. So you have to mentally be prepared to go in there because I enter sort of like a Zen state, and it's kind of like taking. It's kind of like taking acid or shrooms or something. Like you've got to be in the right headspace for it, or it turns out to be a really bad time. Like I've
Oh
got
yeah, no doubt.
I've got a huge one on my leg that I was not I thought I was, but I was not mentally prepared for, and it's still not done. Not only that, but the guy that tattooed it was really heavy-handed and scarred
Ooh.
me really bad.
Ooh, I
And
hate that.
yeah, I don't even give a shit that it's not finished. I don't even want to touch it ever again.
I'm
It was
so ready to get
traumatizing.
the one on my neck finished, but I was in so much pain afterwards, not because of the tattooing, but because of the position I had to lay in for
Oh,
hours.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why you need a good
Like-
artist that can realize when you're in pain and will stop when you don't have to ask them. That's a
Yeah.
good tat artist.
Yeah.
But I'm dumb. I'll sit there and just suck up the pain until.
Me too.
And
Yeah.
it
And
was
that whole
like
bullshit about
he had
don't
to
drink,
stop because
don't
I
do
was
drugs
bleeding so
before.
much.
That's all misnomers.
Yeah.
I haven't, all my tattoos are in places that I haven't had to like contort myself into pretzels
You do.
to get to. So
Earl,
Um,
you do realize you've got every guy
Probably-
thinking about you contorting right now, don't you?
I have no doubt.
Mission
Bring it on,
succeeded.
bitches. Bring it on. Yeah, I've this whole arm will be all black and gray, and this one will be all color eventually. I'll
Cool.
probably be 80 by the time it's finished, but I'll get it done eventually. I
Yeah, I'm glad
went
you
on a
clarified.
I went on a piercing kick for a while, so I've got 2 more that I want to get done, and then I'll be at 20, and then I'll be I'm quickly running out of real estate. So
I've only
You got
ever
toes?
had my nipples pierced. Never pierced anything else.
yeah, I've had mine done since I was 18. I think boobs look weird without them. Like it's missing something.
Yeah.
I took mine
Door
out
knockers.
because
I love
I
door
kept
knockers.
getting caught on the dog's collar. He had one of those like training collars.
I haven't
And
used a
I got hooked on it.
loofah in 20 years. You do that first one.
Mhm.
Nope. All the nopes. Nope. Nobody, nope.
Oh, look it! I made somebody moist. Sorry, I had to do it once on camera with you.
Oh, that's funny. Is there
Yeah.
something wrong? Do you have like a reaction to that word?
Mhm.
A lot of women
Okay.
do. You didn't know,
Mhm.
obviously.
I've met one
No,
person that did. I
I'm
thought it was the
swallowing
funniest thing.
bile. Like I'm
Oh, God.
honestly swallowing bile.
Maud's
Yeah,
just
Ugh.
as bad.
I
Can't
am?
believe you've never seen her do that. When I say it around Maud all the time.
No, I
Mm.
I
haven't.
love the reaction. The, ooh, yeah.
yeah. No. I hate that word. I hate it so much.
So how do you describe a cake?
Yeah. Like a
Not
Oh.
dry.
not dry.
Not dry.
What about the little
Delicious. Melts
towelette
in your mouth.
they give you when you get
Don't go there either. No. And the
I'm trying to
W
go more
word
instead
that
of the
is
cake.
used to describe women's lady parts. Don't like that one either.
W word?
Mhm.
I missed it. I heard something about lady parts. That's all I heard.
Yeah. Used to describe a uterus. It's sort of a biblical word.
Oh, okay. I hear you.
Yeah.
Rhymes with
Yes.
boom.
Yep.
Can we?
See, I've got a thing, like I think it's a form of what's that when you can like you can see sound or like or words have color. You know what I'm talking about? Not aphasia, something
Tripping?
like that. No. It's a neurological condition.
I know you're talking about. I can't.
But sounds give me like when I listen to music, I can feel it on my skin.
Sure.
it's really weird. It's hard to describe, and I didn't even know that wasn't normal until like very recently.
Is it like a sensory perception disorder?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like that.
And well, it's an autism trait too.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I have the neurological thing. Yeah, nope, I'm not even gonna try it. Synesthesia.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that I necessarily have the neurological thing, but I know it's a pretty common autistic trait.
Thanks, Shave.
Yes, thank you for that.
Oh my gosh, he is just looking for a date. You should have never came up there, Earl.
Doing this all day.
He's been prancing around like a peacock ever since you've been up there, readjusting your boobies. Which I had you.
Charles
I had
is on something today.
Just twice. That's twice now. Don't give up, Chuck.
All right,
a heart attack.
fair.
All right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, but I had you muted. I had everything muted. It came back, and all I heard was, well, "I've got two small ones." I'm thinking, why is she talking about her boobies? And then she said something on her hips. I said, "Why would
I do
she
not have small boobies?"
Well, no, but I'm saying the more the story came out because I wanted you to finish.
Tattoos.
You said something about tattoos. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's small tattoos. I've got a sheep on one hip and a rabbit on the other.
Yeah, Mark's got 2 tattoos on his back too for BMM.
Yeah, I've got two tattoos on my back.
So he has something to hold on to.
My back tattoos are MC Escher pieces.
I have to think about how many tattoos I have every time. I have to count them.
I think I have 9.
I think that's where I'm at too.
I think I have 9.
Let's go with that. That way I don't have to count them right now.
And I'm pretty sure I have 18 piercings. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I have none currently.
Every time my life goes to shit, I put another hole in my body.
Oh.
Which means that with this clusterfuck, I'm due. So I should call my piercer and be like, "Hey, let's get it done."
Time for a piercing.
My ex-wife was just the opposite. Every time she was upset, she wanted a hole filled.
For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ!
She screamed that a lot too. I must say
she did.
And she didn't care how not dry she was.
Stop.
See, even you atheists cry out to the Lord.
Oh, especially during sex.
We can't help it. It's
I know. It's cultural.
Really.
I don't know how many threesomes I've had with Jesus Christ. Okay, now I'm canceled.
I need to find an alternative bonk stick. Knock you out.
I usually pay extra for that, so I might get in trouble just to get in trouble.
Oh my God! Stop.
What they say?
I need to squirt water on you or something.
Don't say squirt around me. You're tempting me.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I give up. I'm leaving the street.
Oh, great! I can now call and say, "Hey, Mafia, I did it for you." She gone.
God. Yeah, it's at least nice to be seen since I've been I will say, I just want to say on record that being blacklisted and shadow banned everywhere is psychologically traumatizing as fuck. Because you go into a chat and you're talking and then nobody's replying to you and it's like you're invisible. And it really is truly, truly traumatizing to feel like so ostracized from your own community. What they've done is abhorrent. I've never seen anybody treated the way that I've been treated. And I've been
for
in
the
this
reasons
community.
that you're supposed to keep shut, but I
Right.
forgot. Because you're in a right-wing area and you're not even part of the community.
I'm in the A, but they don't,
But this is somebody that was saying that, what was it? Because they're not atheists and they're not part of the group, but yes, they are part of the group, which I don't get how that works. You choose what you can, but when I said I don't like being called cis, then that's
I don't identify with that community, but technically I am part of it.
Well, once I realized I wasn't part of that, you can't be if you're not part of it, I guess, unless certain allies who cause more damage than
well,
both of the
they
alphabet
gatekeep. They gatekeep
Yeah.
who's allowed in and who's not, and what qualifies and what doesn't, and it's all just exclusionary, and they beat in inclusiveness at the end of a cudgel. It's like you have to conform or die.
Right.
Right. It's
What is
Or-
Chuck doing?
Chuck
In
is
the chat.
he's
been
hurting
on this
himself, I think.
mod stream.
he's lost his
lonely.
little mind.
Or he's a horny little gopher. I'm just gonna start worrying when he starts talking about it. Are these boxers sexy? Don't know, don't care, Chuck. Keep them to yourself.
But yeah, I mean, what they've done is pretty gross. It's really gross, and to skew it in the way that they've skewed it, it's like the gaslighting, the overwhelming gaslighting, has been really, really rough. Like saying that I just want to fight everybody and I'm belligerent and stuff, except that I didn't start any of those fights. Like any of
Actually,
them.
like Joe started the last one before I walked away. When he pulled it, because it's when
And
I was gonna ask
Maya in the
if you-
chat, she started it.
Well, she started it, but Joe didn't help when he came on. Well, I'm gonna put an end to this shit right now, and then he, is like, yeah, everybody can say what they want, blah 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 blah, and then it turns into all of a sudden he's holier than thou. That
because it had happened the night before, and then he gets on after our Canada stream, which was perfectly happy and lovely and nice, and then Joe did that and then ruined it and turned it into something ugly. And I was
right. All because I asked
I
was asking if he talked to you yet about the stream that you were wanting to do, and because I said I thought it was kind of funny because I don't need permission, but I understand where you were coming from. Not step on his toes.
And he was right. I mean, admittedly, he was right. Like I didn't need to, but that's what my platform was for. That's what Black Pearl was intended to be, was that anytime that I got pissed off about something, that I could go on and have my own little bitty platform where I could scream into the void and just have my way with words, because I'm a verbose bitch and that's what I do. But did I need to make it worse? No. So, I decided not to, because I honestly just wanted it to die. I wanted all of it to just...
And they won't let it die. And
they wouldn't, they kept bullying me and
as long as you're
right, and bringing it up, and and then for Mark to sit there and say like, oh, it's a conspiracy, everybody's lying but you, and I was like, did you realize that as soon as I got on here, y'all swarmed Mod's chat?
Well, do you realize who did the calling though? Think about who did the calling of this.
Well, they obviously played telephone.
So big and tough about all this shit, but she won't shoot her mouth off without backup.
Right. But I mean, how fucked was that? It's like, as soon as I got on, it's like they all played telephone, and all of them ended up in the chat.
It was the same thing that happened that night.
But I'm being a conspiratorial, like crazy person. Like, do you see yourselves?
Well, think about it.
Evidence is a hell of a drug, man. Like, you see it. It's like, this is what I'm dealing with, is that every time I get anywhere online, that I get a swarm of people all to bully me, but I'm playing the victim. Like, no, right. I'm legitimately being bullied. I'm legitimately being picked on. And they're being bullied for a term. Everywhere I go, people are starting to pick fights with me and then saying that I want to fight everybody. It's like, no, I'm defending myself. There's a huge difference. Yeah.
But that's the same thing that happened that night, because I was doing the after party for the Canadian stream.
Mm-hmm.
And it's as soon as Maya got it in her mind, she didn't, she got a hold of Ember and got a hold of Stephanie and got a hold of Bree.
They all played telephone. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened in Mod's chat. It was unreal. Yeah. I started seeing all of these people lining up in there.
They live for the hate.
Everybody. Yeah. And none of this was planned. I didn't, somebody, we were talking, and then I was just in the chat with Maud, and Maud mentioned something about, the drama and whatever, and so I was like, well, I can come on and tell the story, but I don't want to like hijack the whole stream or whatever. And they're like, no, come on. So I was like, okay, so I just wanted to tell my side of the story from how I perceive it, because everybody's been telling me what I think and what I believe and who I am.
And who you should fuck.
Right. And yeah, it's like I just don't understand how
That came out of left field. Of course,
that
it's
is out of left field. But I just don't understand this narrative that like I'm just wanting to fight everybody when it's really obvious to me that people are coming at me. Like I was on Amy Newman's chat and was having a perfectly lovely time, and I was, having some dumb little argument with somebody, and Maya and Sumami get on there and just like start harassing me and like start pulling their, wrench powers or whatever. And like none of that, they made it 100 times worse than what it actually was. It was a nonsense conversation about literally nothing that I wasn't even all that interested in. I was getting ready to leave because it was about to shut down or whatever. Like I didn't care. And, then they're telling me like I'm, having a temper tantrum and being a child and whatever, when they're coming at me like a pack of mean girls on the school playground, like ganging up on me, but I'm just playing the victim. Like, gaslight me more, bitches. Like, seriously. It's just, I honestly am, it sucks because I'm honestly starting to question my own my own sanity. It's like if everybody keeps telling me that I'm not being bullied, I must not be bullied, right? But I certainly feel bullied. And I'm not starting all of these fights, but people keep telling me that I am. So like, what am I doing wrong? I'm, not that I never want to use autism as an excuse for shitty behavior, but autistic people are not known for their people skills. So,
True story.
So there's that. But then when Mark acts like a dick to people, it's like, oh, he's autistic, he's just like that. But like, I get none of that grace at all. And there's a, I'm going to sound like a real twit right now, but like, pretty people aren't allowed to be defective. So, it's the all of it is just working against me. Autistic people, those with autism, are not known for their people skills. I mean, I've been called a bitch my whole life and an ice queen and all of that kind of shit. This is nothing new to me. I'm not warm and cuddly. I never have been.
Me too, even when I was prom queen.
But I'm not unkind, and I don't snap back at people that don't snap at me first. Like I give what I get. So, if somebody's giving me bitchy, angry energy, I'm gonna give it right back. And I'm very easily triggered, and I know that. And
I know that.
Not something I am proud of.
Just who you are, though. You got to accept the person for who they are and not their faults.
Right. But I mean, one of my absolute worst traits is that I cannot back down. It almost got me killed several times with my ex-husband because I just couldn't let somebody treat me like a doormat. And so I would buck and buck and buck and buck and buck, and then, then that's what would happen. And so, like, I know it's toxic. I know that part of me is toxic, and I know there's nothing about it that's healthy. But when I'm pushed, I push back.
That's not necessarily a flaw, though. I mean, to a degree, you need to be able to stand up for yourself and your convictions without fear of people getting offended.
Right. And that's the thing, is that I haven't actually, what's so fucked about this whole situation is that I haven't actually insulted anybody. I haven't addressed anybody in a way that they didn't want to be addressed. You know, with the whole like alphabet community stuff like that. I haven't actually used that phrase towards anybody in this community ever. I offered it to Azo because he had a hard time saying the acronym just like I do. And so, you know, but I haven't spoken to anybody in a way that they didn't want to be spoken to. And so
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask on the earlier stream, was who individually got offended?
Maya.
Because
Maya,
it
yep.
seems like
One person.
Maya and PC. Yeah.
And I don't think they were even upset about it.
Yeah.
It was that gatekeeping. We don't like it, so
Mhm.
we're not going to use it, even though,
Yeah.
like the alphabet
that's what I mean,
community,
like,
I've researched
Nobody
it,
in
and
chat
it
was offended.
Yeah.
no, I
Nobody in
get
chat
that.
was
I
offended.
get they're the ones that said that's offensive, blah blah blah, whatever.
Mhm.
I'm saying who personally was offended by
Nobody.
using that? Nobody. Okay.
It was the gatekeeping part
That's
of
the
it.
problem. Yeah, it was a full-on gatekeeping mission, and
see-
neither one of them are even part of that community. And the argument that I got was, oh, some right-wing Republican said something about it, and therefore it's bad. And no, you're wrong because you're wrong.
No, the only
and-
term that was originally offensive from the right was the mafia. Like I said earlier, that
Right.
that it was
Yeah.
adopted as a cutesy thing, and it took away, the right's power.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah,
whoever
and you and
came
I
up
had
with the
talked
name
about
of
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I had talked about it a bunch, and so, you know, when the compromise was like alphabet community, I was like, okay, you know, fine.
Well, what's screwed up is
We'll go
the
with
reason
that.
I even changed it. If you remember, I was using the alphabet mafia because I liked it. And who threw a fit about that? I changed it. She was okay with that. And now, because the other day I jumped on her ass, and I probably shouldn't have so hard, but I'm just tired of her bullshit that,
Mhm.
oh no, you were wrong. But yet she couldn't say where I was wrong. All over me going from alphabet mafia
Because
please her,
context matters.
Right.
You know, words have
Control matters
meaning.
is what it is.
Words have intention, and you have to intend offense.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can
Right.
say something that's maybe outdated or out of pocket, or like, you know, something that's no longer like, you know, but then there's my argument was that the term queer has been reappropriated by the community.
Right. And that's part of my issue.
What is
They're talking about recycling them. At what point is, VLG, whatever the fuck it is, going to be recycled and say, no, that's no longer acceptable because there's so many letters. And that's the movement right now.
I was just in a chat a couple of weeks before where they were coming up with different ways of saying the acronym or I don't know, cutesy other shit, and none of it was as inclusive as I think alphabet community is.
Right.
It's honestly, it's all the letters. It includes everybody, and it's like,
well, a buddy of mine even brought up, because they were saying, why can't you say trans community? And a buddy brought this up the other day, and I wish I would have thought about this when this all went on. But he's like, I don't understand the trans label, that it's inclusive or exclusive. But then as a straight person, he's like, who and what is a trans? Does that include bisexual? Because then it starts questioning. And
no. Well, so there is an actual movement within, I'll just say it, within the alphabet community where the gay, straight, and bi don't want to deal with the other letters because they don't deal with who you fuck specifically. So like there's factions within every community where you're going to have people that don't agree with part of a moniker or other parts of other stuff, or like, you're never going to make everybody happy. You're just not. And so the argument that I'm just wrong because they give me these links that say like, well, these people here say it's offensive, and I can give links that say that these people say that it's not, and I can go online and there are tons of communities that use alphabet in their name or in their branding.
Well, that's where I got this
as a
avatar.
pro, as a pro alphabet community, website or whatever, that to me it seems that like I don't see the problem with it as a moniker by itself. Now again, I will address anybody the way that they want to be addressed. And if they don't want to be addressed that way, then I'm not going to. I have friends in real life that prefer it. So like, who's really right here?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just they seem to think that their opinion is the only one that's right. And it's objectively not. And for that, I am being crucified and bullied and pushed out of my own community and blocked and shadow banned because I don't agree with their bullshit. They made shitty arguments. I don't agree with them. And we're allowed to disagree. Like, it's not the end of the world. But evidently, they think that that justifies them treating me this way. And I think that's fucked.
Well, what I don't get, though, is... Oh, wait a second. I'll look at that in a second. Is that all of them wanted to basically attack you as a gang in Mod's room, all because of one person, in my opinion.
Oh, undoubtedly.
But where are they at now? Because they were thinking, they obviously thought they were safe there, can do and say what they want. They haven't showed up or did anything here. And I'd actually probably have some dialogue with them.
I'm honestly shocked. I would have put money that as soon as my face
I told
hit
you, did
the
I
stream,
not tell you, if you get on my show, they will not come in. They are scared. Because I will, especially the other day, I should have never said what I said, but I'm not taking it back because I meant it. When I got into it with Robin, told her to stick it in her ass. Literally. And she backed off finally. Maybe that's what I need to do with all of them and just say, screw you all. I'm going to do what I want. And if I'm on an island by myself, I hate to tell you this, I got a real life and another channel that is anything but an island.
Yeah. I mean, shit, my channel got taken from me. Like, I literally lost a lot with this crap. And I lost friends. I lost my whole channel. Justin left me, like, because of this narrative that I just want to fight everybody when it's really, really obvious to me that I'm being targeted and bullied. And when you see, like, I go into Mod's chat and it gets swarmed with these people, it's like, it's kind of hard to deny that there's some evidence for that.
Right. All at
You're
once.
the one fighting the narrative, it seems.
Right. Well, you got to think, how many times have you ever
You're
seen any of these people in there?
Fighting against the narrative.
They're trying to write the narrative is what they're doing.
Yeah, they're trying to rewrite the narrative.
Yeah.
And make me out to be some kind of, I mean, shit. People were saying that I was a transphobe, that I'm a bigot, that all of this hateful stuff. It's like, I have walked topless in gay pride parades. I helped my trans friend buy her first bra. I was on Ember's stream helping her with her makeup. I fought against the idiotic bathroom bills in North Carolina. Like, I don't know what else you want from me, but I am about as allied as you can get. And like, it's not good enough unless you're a perfect, representation of who they want you to be. And you say exactly what they want you to say, then you're not good enough and you're booted out unceremoniously and violently.
And to be honest, I mean, I'm a hothead too in this, but I'm glad this has happened today. And I did this stream because at least everybody can see your side of the story and even see where I'm talking about, where they kind of, blend and mesh and intersect over the same issue, other than, you're a bad person.
I'm not a hateful, horrible person. I'm brash and I'm, not
as
cuddly.
I would say, these are things that need to be talked about, to be honest. I'm glad I talked.
I don't think that everybody should have to toe the line. Like, we're allowed to disagree. It's a phrase. It's like, it's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm, Joe was trying to say that it's like I'm using the N-word with a hard R. I'm like, are you nuts? Like, there's nothing about that that's analogous. And to try to make it analogous is dishonest as fuck.
And that's
because
why
intention matters.
I wish I was a different person than I am as far as my personal honor, because I've got every DM message I ever had from Joe, and it's all on videotape. My buddy Larry told me don't screenshot them. It's easier to just to videotape them. And you go through one right after another, and then they can't sit there and say, "Oh, you're taking out parts you don't like."
Yeah.
You know, but if I would do that to Joe,
all mine had timestamps.
He would be canceled in a heartbeat from this community, especially over comments that he's made about Ember. And I'll just leave it there. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No sense of starting new shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I don't care if I stir it. I hope they come after me because they haven't had a very good success.
Father Charles, hateful people have the best sex.
Pissed off people have the best sex.
It's nothing like it.
Tell your wife she got a fat ass. It's the best sex of your life.
When she forgives you.
Oh, and here comes Chuck now. Tomorrow's topic. Do pissed off women make better lovers?
Sex is about the only thing hateful people enjoy.
Right?
That's true.
Yeah, nothing like hate fucking. I don't want to do any of it now, but back in the day, I would have.
Oh,
yeah, it's all a mess, and the shadow banning part is the part that they all got together as a group. As an atheist mafia, they really did. And like a bunch of mob bosses put a hit out on me and made an example out of me. That's what it feels like.
I still got you one up, I feel. I mean, when they went after everybody I ever booked on Joe's show to try to let them in on the notion that I was an outsider.
Oh, they've gone.
Like Ed.
He's
the last person they wanted to go to Ed. Ed doesn't even care about this shit per se, and like he told me, basically, it's going to be my actions, not what somebody says I say. And he knows I'm pretty fired up, and he's been in there before, and he understands where I'm coming from. But
they went out en masse, and all of them, that's what Joe told me, is that they've all made sure that I am not welcome anywhere.
Well, I guess they screwed that up, didn't they? They shouldn't have pissed me off. I'd have banned you for life.
Well, I knew you had my back, boo boo.
You know that. That's why I shipped. And everybody's like, "Are you guys fighting?" I said, "No, we just haven't talked, and I'm going to do her thing." And I have stuff going on. I'm not mad at anybody other than
we've never fought about anything.
I don't right now.
I don't anticipate that happening anytime soon either.
Yeah, you better be kissing my ass, or you're going to be canceled. Oh, I don't know. Uncle Charles. Chuck Mike just had me on his show. As long as you're in your little 2B tops, be special co-host every week. You'll be saying,
it's hot here
Black Girl, what?
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, it's I don't know.
Yeah, I actually talked. I did talk to Justin, and I mean, really, the only thing that was said, because I said, what's this bullshit about Earl being blacklisted? Was all because of her attitude. And I said, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Right.
Basically. Bullshit. And I said, I kind of understand it, but it's still bullshit, especially with everything going on. And
well, when there's particular people, she who shall not be named, can go on multiple people's channels and in like backstage verbally assault multiple people on multiple channels. And then she can get on Joe's channel and has a platform. Like, well, wait a minute. You're telling me that I'm not allowed to, be a bitch. Like, why can she? And I know that's a whataboutism, but like,
right, yeah,
it's kind of analogous. It's like when I'm seeing the behavior of somebody else who's doing way fucking worse than I've ever done.
Well, you can just look at AJ's video that he took down, but he takes up. That's why I mean AJ got into it, because I wanted to white knight her, but I didn't mean to. I was just trying to say that's bullshit. She took it down, move on. Then I got dragged into it.
She has hurt so many people in this community, and but anytime that I've said like, what is her deal? Like she came on and outright called me a transphobe and everything but a white woman because I disagreed with her that I think The Line and Jimmy Snow are fucking gross, because Jimmy is gross and I have very good reasons to say that. But I disagreed with her, and therefore, like, she just throws that insult around. It's like the boy who cried wolf, you know. It's when you start saying that about everybody that you disagree with, eventually it's going to have no meaning.
Right.
And then when it really happens, nobody's going to take you seriously. And you know,
Well,
I don't understand how somebody can be platformed all over the place, like she's some kind of like,
when there's better sources out there. Jenny Morgan.
right, exactly.
Becky's
Like
going to try to get her on so we could talk, because I've been wanting to talk about trans women in sports for over. I think I've told you that 6 months ago or whatever, or whoever it was. But everyone's like, no,
she's not the end all be all of the trans community, and so it, like, I don't know why people keep putting up with her, because she treats everybody like shit.
Right, and then turns around and calls pretty much Caitlyn Jenner a transphobe. Of all the people to call transphobe, just because
everybody's a transphobe.
Trans women in sports,
right? It's all, yeah. It's just it's ridiculous. It really is, and to have somebody like that that's just embraced with open arms, and then anytime I've ever said like, what the fuck, they're like, oh, she's having a hard time. Like,
tough shit.
Where's my grace?
Yeah,
I think that people honestly forget that I am autistic. I think that is a big part of it. And I think that people don't seem to, like, they're not, I mean, obviously, and this is a problem with autistic people, is that they're not seeing what I'm seeing, and I don't always remember that. But when nothing has happened and then all of a sudden I'm getting a bunch of hate, it's like, who started what exactly?
Right.
Like Mark kept saying that I start fights with everybody. I was like, who?
Anybody you disagree with?
Show me receipts. Who?
Yep.
I would love to see that, because I don't pick fights. I don't see the point. But I do give the energy that I get. So, it's just,
Chuck,
you're killing me, Smalls.
you
killing
are.
me.
I was going to say that. See, this is why I like this group so much, because even with all the fighting, even the bullshit that happened there with me and Missing Mod, which I still don't even know what happened. All I know, she banned me. It's like, my rule is, if you ban me, I ain't coming fucking back. Time me out. I'm leaving. I'll come back later.
You'll be back. You're just butthurt.
Oh, I wasn't butthurt at all. I was happy to the crazy shit. She gave me good material for titles for my friggin' The Devil's Reject group. Not all of those are hers, but just I was trying to think of I put something that she would think of.
Great movie.
But
I love Rob Zombie films.
But we've never had this kind of attacks against one person.
I've never seen it.
Let it happen.
I've seen people get canceled before, but but they've done something like really abhorrent. Like there's something big there. It's not over just some like a literal disagreement. I literally insulted nobody.
Ron?
Yes, sir.
I have to go. Talk to you guys later.
Thanks for coming on, buddy. I appreciate it. You're welcome on my show anytime, bub.
Oh, thank you. Have a good day, Earl and Ron.
Bye.
Thank you, buddy. And I'm adjusting my boobs for you, Logan, by the chance.
Bye. Thank you.
I'm not wearing a tube top, though. Yeah, too bad I missed Ed's stream, but it's all right. This is worth it. No, I'm just glad. Actually, I thought I just did to piss some people off and, have them come in and start shit and be given both barrels. But really,
well, I didn't even get to finish my part of the story because Mark came in and hijacked the whole thing with his butthurt bullshit. So like derailed the whole thing that I did not want to talk about like ever again.
Right.
And so when he's trying to like, he honestly, he contacted Joe to get the recorded video of the members only stream that we did that Joe was talking shit about me in, and I went in to defend myself, and pulled up this clip that was like, it was me saying that I didn't have any issues with Mark because I didn't. Because that shit was months ago, and my ass has moved on because I am
Right.
not a child and don't need to like be angry at people on the playground because my life doesn't revolve around Mark Reed. So like, you know, he's trying to pull that out of his ass as though like that was somehow a lie or something. It's like I didn't think we had any issues because we already talked about those issues. They're not going to get resolved, so I don't give a shit anymore. So in my head, it's all gone. Because I don't have the emotional space to obsess about people like Mark Reed. I don't have the emotional capacity to do that. So I have my emotional range is very, very small, and I have to be able to use what I've got sparingly. So, you know, putting up with bullshit like that is, you know, or like ruminating on it. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
And you know, pulling that kind of shit out of his ass, and then just the lies. My goodness. I mean, the man couldn't get a narrative straight if it hit him on the head. Is the gaslighting and the lies, and I'm it's like
You're
just,
evil. That's all there is to it.
yeah, I'm just hateful and evil, and I need to get help. Like, yeah, I don't think that did what you thought it did, sweetie. Like, kind of showed your true colors there. When he was talking about that meeting that we had when Robin was moderating or whatever, and the entire time, you know, he's talking about how I'm insulting him. It's like, that you spent that entire stream patronizing me and going over the sequence of events as though I didn't also have all of the receipts. And then you spent the entire time telling me that I need help and that I'm, you know, just wanting to fight everybody, and that I'm just a child and I need to grow up, and you know, basically
Yeah, but-
making my case for me, and
Right.
you know, that he's being
I
a
mean, they
sexist.
made your case as soon as they made it an issue where, you know, 4 or 5 are, you know, come in to attack you.
Right.
You know, why can't they just move on with their life? Because the hell, I was out of this. Once in a while, I say a smart ass comment, you know, this, that, and the other. And I mean, it's just like the thing with Ember when it happened. I didn't want nothing to do with it, never talk about it. And all of a sudden, Joe's like, "Oh, well, we're going to do a members only.
We got to talk about this. Yeah, bring it all up again.
Like, yeah. You know, so you know, he's got this
stir in the pot. Like,
yeah,
for fuck's sake. And I've been dealing with this shit now for like what, 2 months? At least a month.
Yeah.
And then there was
I walked away about 6
before
weeks
that
ago,
too.
probably.
Yeah, there was shit before that too with She Who Shall Not Be Named, but I know this shit has been going on for at least a month.
Right.
And
well, that's what I don't get is like, you even touch on what you're talking about, the drunk. She can say do what she wants. It's okay. Tsunami. I'll call her out fucking all day long. I don't care. You know, she's the most toxic, man bashing, straight male basher there is in this world.
She's
but
rude.
They let her get away with murder.
Mm-hmm.
And by their definition, she's no more part of the alphabet community than you are. By their own definition.
Yeah.
You know, it's just fuck. They cannot let shit go. And the only reason I got this going is because they went after you and, you know, damn principles. I would have went in there and fucking, I don't care what would have happened. I would have. I was getting a play-by-play of this, and something was said, and it's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Because all I heard,
it really is my worst trait is that I cannot back down. But
I can't either. I won't.
I married and I married and survived a man who did everything in his power to make me feel small and to belittle me and make me feel stupid and crazy and inferior, and I'll be goddamned if I ever let anybody
Right.
do that to me again. I
I
won't.
refuse it. I don't want, just like you. I mean, yours is more serious than mine, but I don't ever want my mom coming to me saying, "Why are you allowing people to tell you what to do when that's not you?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I kept my mouth shut through a lot of it, and then that's when I finally told Joe, and that's why I said that dumpster fire video was so heavily edited. It doesn't even have me telling him shut the fuck up. You keep saying the same shit over and over again. The gaslighting part, not there. You know, so it's just, you know, they're once again they're
Well,
trying to control the narrative.
I did watch that back, and he did walk it back afterwards. So he did try to do that to you initially, and then as I watched a little bit later, he did walk his statement back. So I will put that out there on the record. But you know, did any of that whole stream need to happen? No. And I'm still wondering why he's kept it up in the first place. I think that there's a statement to be made in that
I seriously went to go download it, and I forgot that you have got to have YouTube. I'm not going to pay for YouTube Plus, but I was going to download it and do a review on that thing. But then once I seen how edited it was, it's like, what's the point? You know?
Yeah, I honestly think that he left it up there to fuck with the both of us, to be completely honest.
Yeah, but he can't fuck with me. I mean, I'm out here talking more shit now than I was when I was, you know, there.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know that, but it's
to keep the pot stirred. He
so he could be part of
on purpose.
The SJNs an ex-holder than now, but yet, like I said, I could burn him so bad.
Because if it were me and that chaos had happened, there's no way I would have left that shit on YouTube. I would have, you know, because again, I'm an adult. Let it die. Just let it go. It's not that important. Like, it didn't need to turn into this, you know, clusterfuck. It just it didn't. And
just need to let it go,
that up like that. Leaving that up like that, just let it continue and let it fester until, you know, I've received what I've received. And the you know, I've heard multiple people say that I'm playing the victim, that you know, that I'm like trying to make it out like I'm being abused or whatever. And like that, the gaslighting is just,
let me see here. You went into somebody else's stream that they don't even go into their stream other than one person, and all of a sudden they all show up. That's not coincidence,
right?
You know. So to me, that's
if I needed any more evidence, for the fact that this was a fucking hit job, this was a coup, whatever you want to call it.
To boot, then why are they in here doing a hit job in here now?
Well, hopefully they're all over it by this point.
They're not. They're
they got it out of their system.
Fucking, okay, come on, guys. I need another cause. Let's just do this because I want to.
Yeah, no doubt. Petty bitch. Yeah, like they like starting shit. It's amazing. But then accuse me of doing it. They made an example out of me. And
they made an enemy out of me. And I'm not talking about the alphabet community, just the alphabet mafia that think they've got a gatekeep.
Yeah. You know, this is the only thing that they accomplished was that they no longer have somebody in their corner.
Right.
You know, like, did that accomplish what you wanted it to accomplish? Did you want to cause psychological warfare to somebody by shadow banning them everywhere? Did you want to lose an ally, both for atheism and for the alphabet community? Did you, is that what you wanted?
Well, here's a question for everybody.
What else does this accomplish? Except, you know, it's like they think that they're like, that I'm so toxic and that I start fights and stuff. Show me who.
You down. Yeah, but
right, exactly. But they hunt me down. Yeah, exactly. Excellent point. Yeah, they come at me and they hunt me down. Yeah.
But see, the question,
but I'm the one starting fights.
Has anybody ever seen anybody from the alphabet community in the real world act like this? The tribal mentality.
I have not. No, I haven't seen, and not even they. and not
Yeah.
even the alphabet community, but like the atheist community specifically. Like I have never, ever, and I've seen all kinds of shit throughout the years where, you know, like Jimmy Snow, for instance, you know, he has repeatedly used his platform to pick up women,
Yep.
me included, and still has a massive following that absolutely loves him. You know,
It's that
did he have a
spot
little
bot.
like did he have a little dip like for, you know, saying a couple hot takes here and there? Yeah, like when that whole Gabby Hanna thing happened, you know, he took a pretty big hit for that. But like he didn't get canceled. You know, I'm being completely ostracized from my community for having a different opinion. I've never seen anything like that before. Ever.
Well, what's your reason, Mod? Let's hear it.
What? What'd you say?
Well, she said, I know exactly what the entire issue is. I'm not kidding. There is a reason. LOL, yeah. It's in the top 10, 5, or whatever she said. She lost me a long time ago.
Yeah.
A whole
She's
day, and
talking
I forgot about, you know, mod chat or mod speak. I got to get retrained to that.
Yeah, what you talking about, Boo Boo? Say what's on your mind. Yeah, I'm the one that wants to start fights, but then they're all coming at me.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, meanwhile, Joe tried to steal my trivia. He couldn't do it and lost his ass on it, and that he has to put out for the trivia cards. And it was that because somebody sent me that the members only screenshot of him saying, "Oh, it was a complete failure," but yet I created more money in one night in trivia than he did or we did the rest of the month because we had that Sugary come in, drop $150 in super chats. Then Regis and I believe it was Sugary both bought 10 memberships just in one night. I even texted him and he got on just to thank Sugary. So, you know, he knows he fucked up and he's not he's not getting subs like he was before. I mean, it was kind of slow at times, granted, but whatever formula he's using now, he better rethink it and redo it because he's stagnant. Because when I left, there was like 0.05 subs. Here over a month later, he's only at like 1.09. Meanwhile, Ed's almost 5K. Scarlett, I just talked to, she said she's pushing 3K.
Nice.
And there's somebody else that's, God dang it.
And Mod was talking about when she who shall not be named came into a very sacred place, you know, Ozzy's chat, and ripped me a new asshole.
Oh damn.
For no reason because I disagreed with her. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's talking about the Oz room. Is that what she's talking about? Okay, you're with her.
Yeah.
And I love Scarlett too.
That space to me is sacred. It is. You go in there and you don't bring in your garbage. You know, you are there to listen to music and to have a good time and to relax. And I was telling this to somebody earlier. I felt dirty that she came in there and made me a part of a kerfuffle in there because Oz and Jenna have been nothing but sweet to me. And to come in there with that garbage, I was furious and disgusted that she's since been banned. I'm not sad.
Yeah, real quick, I love Scarlett too. She's the one that actually gave me a heads up on them running around telling everybody that I'm such an awful person or whatever the story was. You know, Miss Scarlett, because I booked her. Everybody I booked on that show, he ran to. I mean, even like Mike Beverly, which, you know, I don't know what his stance is, but he doesn't seem to talk to me like he used to, but I don't care. It don't matter. You know, sort of thing. But it's stupid. You know, why can't they just let it go? But I was going to say about the avatar I got. I found this while I was doing research about the Alpha Mafia and the Alpha community.
Yeah, they sell those stickers on Etsy.
oh hell, I got this one free.
Yeah.
But it's like, if it's so bad, why is everybody using these things? You know, and then in the article I said that now it's being embraced, but they want to ignore all that shit for
Right.
their own agenda.
But
anyway,
I'm wrong because I'm
you're
wrong.
wrong.
Because
No,
I'm wrong.
you're
I'm
wrong because
wrong.
you
I'm
don't.
definitely wrong because I'm
You are
wrong.
definitely wrong because you don't think like they do.
Well, because I'm not going to let some right wing piece of shit tell me how to talk.
Right.
You know, and again, I will address everybody how they want to be addressed, and that's a hard line in the sand with me. And so I have people that tell me that they don't like it. Fine, I won't use it. I have people that tell me that they do. Okay, I'll use it. I don't see why that's confusing for anybody.
Right.
And they
Yeah.
seem to be very confused that like it's not allowed to be used ever because they say so. That's not how words work. That's not how community works. That's not how humans work. I don't get why they don't understand this. It's very simple to me in my head that like, but they keep saying that I'm, you know, that I'm wanting to hurt people, and like, why would you want to hurt people? I'm not. Funny thing, I'm not actually doing that. So they just continually accuse me of being this hateful, horrible person that I'm just not. You know, am I a cunt? Sure. You know, I can be an absolute bitch. But again, I give what I receive. So I don't know how to be any other way. Just is what it is.
You can't screw what they got to say.
Yeah, and now I no longer care because if
I
they are
don't.
so easy to gang up on little old me, who, you know, had a teeny tiny little platform, you know, like I'm a nobody. You know, our channel had 130 subscribers. Like I'm hardly a threat to them, but evidently
What I don't get is how anybody can
they're
still follow Matters now. I just saw them the other their channel, you know, promoting or something,
well, if
and it's
if
got
you look
10.3K
carefully, yeah, those aren't
followers.
real.
No, I know he
That's
bought
not
those.
real.
That's why. Yeah, back in the day,
That's
everybody
why
was
we
so pissed
left.
at him. Yeah,
Yeah, because he bought
10,000.
90, not
Yeah,
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he
because he's only
bought
got
like
300.
99% of that audience because and he continues to buy views on his stuff. You know,
YouTube ain't that
I had
important to me.
tons of evidence that I could use to corroborate that statement. But I no longer give a shit because again, I don't have the emotional bandwidth, and
I just don't like
yeah.
the nonsense topics. If anything else, I don't care about flat
Yeah,
Earth or.
he wanted it to be a flat Earth channel, and I
There's enough of those.
couldn't.
Science Dan
Yeah,
does them all the time. Creaky
yeah.
does them all the time.
I was happy when it was, you know, like we would talk about the debates and then we'd come back and it would be broad topics about, you know, other things. I
Thanks,
was
sweetie.
perfectly happy when it was that, but then when it shifted, and plus he's just a dick. So
Yeah.
another person that loved to start fights with me. He would talk at me and would bait me into, because you know he wants to debate all the time, and so instead of just having a conversation, he would be very like aggressive and for no reason. You know, I would ask a simple question and it would turn into this like whole clusterfuck. Is like it's just not that deep, bro. It's just not. You know, I don't understand why me answering a question is perceived as starting a fight. I don't know. I am done trying to rationalize the actions of mean, vindictive assholes. I'm done. You know, I won't go as far as say as they're crazy because I don't think they're crazy. I just think that they're mean, and
Lonely, pathetic people.
I
Is
don't
what
want
they
to try
are.
to understand mean people.
No, there's no. You can't. because then you get drug into their world one way or the other, and makes it even more toxic.
Or you become the victim, which is what's happened to me.
Yeah.
You know, do I relish in saying that I'm a victim of their bullshit? Absolutely not. But to me, it's the truth.
Right.
I've never seen anything like how they've treated me. It is truly a novel experience, and I never thought in a million years it would have happened to me.
Well, I never thought I had a feeling it happened on Ember's channel. I really did, just because of some of the idiots they had in there. And Ember can't lose self, over a straight guy. Can't do it. So that part I kind of understood. I still don't want to ever talk to him again or any of that bullshit.
When you make being gay or trans your entire personality,
right, your life,
yeah, it's hard to step away from that and like be a real person.
Right. Well, I mean, at least with Ember, I understood, but with Joe, he has no reason for other than money. Flat out. I mean, I've talked to a few people about this today, and I don't feel sad or bad about anything I said because it's all true.
Yeah.
But I'm here for fun. If they want to come in and start shit, let them. I'll let them talk in timeout or probably ban them because I'm not going to put up with that in here. But I did give them their chance to come in, and they failed. So this way, if they say later on when they decide to come in numbers, oh, well, he banned us all. No, you had your chance. I mean, with a title like Alphabet Mafia may gatekeep for the Alphabet community, but not for me. You think they might come in and there's somebody that's telling them.
You baited them for sure.
They were in here.
You definitely baited them. But yeah, I would love for all of this to die and for me to just.
I thought it did.
I thought it did. Yeah, I knew that it didn't, but I really wish that it had a month ago because it was. This has been really emotionally draining and really quite traumatizing. When I found out that Joe had blocked me and removed me as a friend on Discord, like I had a full-on panic attack. Like,
I would have rejoiced. I had to give to him.
Well, I mean, to give me no notice to tell me, just even a fuck you, I'm done. Like, and Justin was the same way. I lost several people in the course of 72 hours and for lies. All for lies. It's just,
See, I feel like Justin, I'm a better person because of it, though, because I'm not around them anymore.
Justin never agreed with my stance on Mark Reed, about him being, about his behavior, and
but once again, fine. He can't. He loses his world too, the debate world or whatever.
If he wants to kiss Mark Reed's ass, then let him have it. But
is that why Justin drinks beer? Because he can tongue ass. If you can drink beer, you can tongue anybody's ass. I don't care who you are.
I'm not going there. But
no, I like Justin to a point still. But
yeah, he's I thought of him as like the brother I always wanted, and then it just kept he kept getting more and more distant, and it was just I knew that something was up. He was acting really shady. And then it was just like, I want a divorce. We're done. You just want to fight everybody. And it was after Maya and Tsunami got into it with me on Amy Newman's stream, and he didn't even ask me what happened. He didn't care, I guess, to know. But just had the accusation that I'm just wanting to fight everybody when that's not at all what happened. But am I sad about it? Yeah, because I worked really hard on that channel, and I hate to see it go up in flames.
But you can start a new one and do what you want with it if you wanted that, or not do anything for a while.
Well, yeah, I always wanted to be more in the background anyway. I was more out front than I really wanted to be.
Right.
But
you tell times you were uncomfortable though. Definitely.
But also when I wasn't there, the numbers weren't as good. So
I feel you there.
you know, I'm booby cell, I guess.
So that's
And
how
actually
what my
on
trick is.
and actually on Joe's channel, the stream with me in it, I think is still his second highest stream. Just throwing that out there. But you know, I would get on guests that Justin had no idea. He didn't even know who they were. Like he didn't know Seth Andrews had like 300,000 or more subscribers. Like he had no idea. I was like,
You're dumb. Gosh.
and then he said this off. Oh my god, I could have slapped him. I never said anything about it, but he asked Seth about getting Matt Dillahunty on. It's like there's a guest right in front of you, and you're talking about getting the like the bigger fish or whatever.
Oh,
Like
that was rude. Yeah.
it's so rude, dude. And I died inside. I was so furious, so mad.
Yeah.
Because
After he
Seth
was
is
on, I
so
stopped
sweet.
following Matt because he's such an ass.
Yeah, massive dick. But Seth is a wonderful human,
Yeah,
and for him
I
to
love
say
Seth.
that, I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe it just fell out of your mouth. So yeah, if he is going to have a show with guests on it again, he's going to have a hell of a time because he can kind of have the personality of a turnip.
He is kind of dry at times.
Yeah, you know, he's not always, and he's a
And
sweet
I
human.
think one of the best guests ever. I'll go to my grave dying. You know,
Die on this hill. Yeah.
That's the one with blue flames. But it's JL Warren. I love him, especially the crazy inner tubey dude he was doing. That was funny as hell.
Yeah.
But see,
That was great.
Look back on your careers at, you know, like say with Matters Now and even with Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I do with Joe, I know I made Joe a better person because I actually lied to him once and came to him. I said, well, we got an issue. People keep telling me that we're overpowering our guests. Because and he was. I would sit there like thinking, oh God, shut the fuck up, literally. And it all started. If you watch like I know like Apostasy when she was on with her mother and some prior to that.
And they're so soft spoken and sweet. Yeah.
Oh no, I love them too because they're in the back. People. They started the oh, that's what she said, and we both said it at the same time during the stream. I told everybody, make sure you know I didn't start this, but you can tell that they're sitting there like, okay, this guy's been rambling for 10 minutes. You know, about, oh, I've been convicted. I'm a dirt poor person. You know, all this shit that they don't care about.
Same old.
Right. And it's like, Joe, we need, and I said we need to focus and have the guests be, you know, the focus.
The guest. Yeah.
Not what we, you know, and then he got kind of better at it, but at least then I can sit there and say, yeah, even though I had lied to him, didn't want to hurt the guy's feelers, you know, but, you know, he does. He has a tendency to talk about the stupidest shit at the wrong time.
Wow, that's exactly how some of this shit happened.
Yeah, that's what I said. Go back any stream that me and him did together, pretty much with a guest, and you'll see where he always was talking and not letting. You see the guests kind of like rolling their eyes, and you probably see me going, "God, when's this fucking stream over?" I literally thought that many times.
Yeah. Speaking of which, yeah, it's about time to let this one die. I think.
Oh no!
I think we've successfully
killed it.
Yeah, killed it.
Let everybody know that you're not totally nuts.
All of our audience has now scattered. So,
except Speed, he's still flaming.
Except Speed, yeah.
I love Speed. I love a lot of these guys over here. I don't like Maud because she hates me.
Oh,
she's trying to make me a Christian. She's trying to turn me into a Christian. It burns. It burns. I want to go.
So do we like flames or not?
What shit? Okay, so we're done with this then.
Yeah, I think we've beaten this dead horse. Yeah, yeah.
Don't
I looked up
that.
and saw that. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, I think we've beaten this dead horse. And I would love nothing more than to never interact with any of these people ever again.
Oh, I don't. And I'm keeping this up. I was going to take it down after we're done, but it's like, screw it. I'm going to keep it up. Keep the story up there. If they keep a dumpster fire that's irrelevant and highly edited,
I don't care either way. It doesn't matter to me. You know, I at least got to say the end of my story, and you know,
you got to write the end of your story, not them. There you go. But that's why I can always say, hey, if you got any questions about it, go see the Alphabet Mafia video, and that should explain everything that went on. Literally, I don't think we missed anything. Didn't get much into to what's his face, Ember, but or her face, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when I did that stupid friggin' what is it? The rant one I did. The only thing they focused on everything I said, I called Tsunami a bitch, and the drunk Stephanie. The only thing they focused on is, oh my God, he misgendered Ember. That's when I knew I did the right thing by walking away. Instead of focusing on the message, you're worried about a 3-letter whatever pronoun.
Yeah. Well, I still believe in calling people how they want to be called and getting that right in your head. I think that's important, just as a matter of courtesy and respect. And I get, when somebody's disrespected you or whatever, but even still, I think that there's a level that you need to maintain. Don't sink down to theirs. Stay at yours.
Oh yeah.
That I think that making sure that you're addressing people how they want to be addressed is important. As somebody that online gets misgendered quite a bit, just because it's normal for people to think that everybody's a he. It's just sort of, that's just kind of the world we live in, because we're in a patriarchal society and all that good shit. But it really bothers me when somebody calls me dude. So I'm very kind of hyper aware of that and want to at least be that level of respectful.
Now we're gonna find an alternative to dude. But dudette.
Dudette, yeah. I mean, I call everybody dude. I guess that was a bad example, but
and boo.
Yeah.
Sugar plum.
I used Pookie today. Those that know,
Somebody was telling me about poo-pooing today.
No, not poo-poo. Well, you can poo-poo something
No, poo-pooing. It was somebody did a video today. Oh, it might have been Punkster.
When you poo-poo something, it's like you're dismissing it.
Well, yeah, that's what the guy that he was breaking down or doing a review on. He kept saying poo-pooing.
Yeah.
It's like, I've never heard that. Like shoe fly, but not poo-pooing.
Yeah, they poo-poo. Yeah. Yeah. It's common down here in the South. To poo-poo something down south.
Wow. If I said that,
yeah, it flies out sometimes. When I used to drink, the more I drank, the more Southern I'd sound. But yeah, exactly. And it making mistakes should not be cancel worthy. I think that you should make an effort and try really hard to get it right. Don't dead name people and things like that. I think that that's just a base level of courtesy that I think that all humans should adhere to. But yeah, if you make a mistake, you just say you fucked up and move on. But yeah, crucifying somebody for it is not helpful. It all it does is their behavior is how you radicalize people. I don't think that they understand that. The way that they've treated me is how you form radicalized people. They are acting just like Republicans.
Oh yeah.
And I find that funny as fuck, in a not funny and very ironic kind of way.
Right. Screwed up fuck.
They are acting just like their perceived opposition, and when they go on, she who shall not be named is always, she's persecuted everywhere she goes. Everybody's out to attack her. Blah 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 blah. It's like, no, and also claiming that everybody is malicious is not how you try to reach across and get people to understand you. and shunning somebody and ostracizing them and spreading lies and all other kinds of hateful shit is not how you teach somebody something. Not that I feel like I need to be taught anything, because they're the ones that seem to not understand that people have different opinions, and that's okay. But that being said, the way that they've behaved is a mob mentality.
Yep.
And that's how you radicalize people. That's how you get people to do, and thankfully I am smart and am steely in my convictions, and, am not going to go running to the fascist right to, talk shit about people, because that's just not who I am. But if I were anybody else, that could be a very real possibility. And I don't think that when they came up with this little scheme, that they were considering that. I don't think that they actually thought about the repercussions of their actions.
Right.
I think they thought, she said something I don't like, therefore bad, therefore she must be removed by any means necessary, and never gave it a thought that it would be psychologically damaging, that it would be traumatizing, that it could be radicalizing, that it would cause me quite a lot of harm. Right. And I don't think that they seem to think that I was causing harm, even though they can't actually give me an instance where that happened. But I deserved what I got, and I think that kind of justice is not just, and is not kind, and really shows who they are as people. I think that they have been laid bare, and I think it's pretty gross.
I agree.
And I don't want anything more to do with them, because I don't associate with people that treat people like this.
And think it's normal.
Yeah.
Well, to me, and they did it in the worst possible way, is if you're trying to get, and I think you've said this, or somebody told me this, we'll just leave it that way, so this way you can own it or not. Anyway, that they're trying to create an inclusive environment and they're failing miserably. But what they don't realize
I did say that they're forcing inclusiveness at the end of a cudgel, is what I said. That they are beating people over the head with it, and as they try to be so inclusive, they're actively shoving people away.
Right.
And that's what the irony in that is that they don't see the irony in that is says a lot about their intellectual capacity to me.
Well, if they were thinking, instead of going their guns blazing, here the room is owned by.
If they thought with their brains and not with their fifis, then
Yeah. They could have went in there and say, okay, we've got a problem. Let's talk this out. Maybe we can help, say, anyone else, not even theists, because they're not totally ignorant either, about, oh God, I just lost my train of thought. Give me a sec. But anyway, they're sitting there watching this and saying, okay, they're throwing a fit over a term or attacking somebody without any proof in a mob-like situation. What's that going to do to anybody that's on the outside of that community? Turn them off. So,
they're worried about they're worried
it's
about what I'm saying as far as the alphabet community, but what does it look like when they go on full attack?
Right.
Again, they've made an example out of me. Do you think that anybody else in that community is ever going to disagree with them ever again?
No, that's part of the control of the gatekeeping, in my opinion. That's why I want to do gatekeeping so bad. But
anybody that was around during this debacle will always think, well, shit, I don't want to have what happened to Earl happen to me.
Right. Well, the thing about it is, it's like, at least for some of the theists or people that go into Mod's room, they see how a certain person is. And I'm not going to, call somebody out, but, and I was surprised when I heard this person saying what they told me about it. and it's just like, whoa, I'm not the only one that feels that way, even though I've seen it, in other rooms, the whole pronoun, misgendered, or you can't say this or that. You can't talk about anything that's, transphobic. If somebody has an honest question and it comes across as transphobic, you can't shut them down.
Right.
If they want to educate, like, Maya's claiming, then educate somebody. Don't shove it down their fucking throats and preach it like they're, you're talking to the choir. Because that's all this is.
And
They're
give,
talking to the choir.
Give bullshit arguments about, so somebody said a thing, therefore bad. Like, that's a shitty argument. And then she tried to say that the word alphabet could be triggering. I was like, well, first off, I'm not responsible for people's triggers. They're responsible for their own fucking triggers. If something triggers them, it's their responsibility to remove themselves, not mine. And not only that, but who the fuck is triggered by the word alphabet?
Especially when you're teaching your grandkids.
Did you not get through kindergarten? Like, the fuck? That was the worst argument. And yeah, so, I don't agree with your shitty arguments, and I don't agree with your opinion. And I think that needs to just be the end of the conversation. But they seem to think that it was time to get out the pitchforks. And
well, obviously they cowered down and didn't come in here. So for now, I don't think, nothing against Maude, but I don't think they would feel totally okay to go in and do the same thing again, even with Robin in there, because Robin would be the one that'd be calling. So
maybe. Well, Maude is.
Who else would be in there that would?
Mark was in there. Mark's a bully, and it is very difficult to. I think I told her this, to shore up his leash. And I don't expect her to fight my fight. So, she was put in a position where, she's a timid little thing. And so, she was put in a position where she would have had to put on really, really big girl panties. And I can't expect that of her. So,
or even Maya, obviously.
Well, Maya's a bitch.
Oh yeah, she is. Okay, let's squash this. I say we're done with this one, and we're gonna have Steve come on and sing.
I think I can do my
Your nails. Oh.
My best face. Yeah, I've had enough. So love you all out there. Thanks for listening. Don't crucify me in the comments.
Oh, crucify me, please. I live for this shit. I want to be the bad one. I want to be the victim. My turn.
I've had enough abuse. I don't need any more.
I've had a month of not being the victim. I need to be. Oh, ask everyone, Earl. I'm a vicious. Oh, she's a cupcake. Whose room did she come into because she wants me back? It's not a very good advertisement, Maude.
I mean, he's got a point.
Asshole wins again. Woohoo!
All right. Shut it down.
Thanks for everybody for coming, understanding, not bitching and moaning, and maybe getting educated. Because we ain't arguing, we're educating. Deuces.